Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a dog mom.
Hey, welcome back to the big show, folks. Shout out to the Doug Heads, Dougettes, Doug Legs, and Doug the Rest. My name is Steve Jamel, professional comedian and content creator. Yes, honey, I love you too. Mixing it up on the ones and twos, we got RL3. And over there with traffic and weather, my man, the heart and soul of this podcast, Dustin Sims, a.k.a. Bustin' Scams, a.k.a. Mr. Buttersworth. Give it up for traffic and weather.
Thanks, Steve-O. Weather's looking great today. Rain has moved out. Here in the DFW area, we're in the low 40s. Looking for an overnight low of 28. How's that traffic, Ricky?
It sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked on the way here. I was not
Really?
prepared to make a report, but yeah. There's lots of cars on the roads, guys. Lots of cars out there, and they're not moving fast.
That's right.
They're moving slow. And there's a lane closed off 35 on the access road that really irritated me.
Oh, really?
When I was already running behind.
Yeah.
And then I get there and I was like, oh, I'm going to plow through this. Like, oh, nope, that lane's closed. Can't turn here.
Oh.
God damn, Steve, he was done with us.
He's like, no.
He's like, intro, that's all I signed up for, and I'm out.
Yeah, we didn't talk anything past the intro.
We already had Matre on
You didn't even
the
introduce
chat.
Our guest today.
I know.
Man, we're going to have to get on them for that.
We have Matre on the chat saying, why does Steve-O look so different today?
Yeah.
Well, there's a good answer for that.
He grew his hair out.
He did grow his hair out. So, Dustin, you want to take it away from there?
Dang, they
Yeah.
noticed.
So we have a special guest in studio, Lindsey Stanky Jr. How's it going, Lindsey?
Going great.
How do you know us?
Oh, gosh.
Goes back a long ways.
Long ways.
Yeah. Known Lindsey a long time. So
Years.
you went to Burleson, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you go to school with Ricky?
Actually, Ricky went to school with me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Makes more sense.
Ricky's sister was in my grade.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you're a little older.
Well, I mean,
She's a lot older.
I don't know that a lot is the word I would use.
Almost a year.
Oh, that's 365 days.
Almost a year. That's not that old.
You know when her birthday is?
Yes. It's the best birthday. I mean, that's what everyone tells me.
Hold on.
It's not Jesus' birthday, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
It's a better birthday than Jesus' birthday. Jesus's or Jesus' birthday?
Jesus-I.
Jesus' birthday? No, I don't think that's right either.
January 1st.
Nope.
No?
I don't think that'd be a good day.
It'd be a hungover day.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, you don't want your birthday on the first because
Technically,
better day.
well, then technically everybody is celebrating it.
So it's is it December 26th?
No.
no.
After?
But everyone pretty much does celebrate my birthday.
Oh, is that right? Everybody.
In some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Some form of fashion.
Maybe edible. Maybe they.
Oh, 420?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
Makes more
partake.
sense.
Ugh, I'm the worst.
Don't partake.
You're the worst
Yeah.
because you don't partake.
Well, just because I'm the worst if I'm high. I mean, that's been since college, but.
Mav77 guessed St. Patty's Day, but he's wrong. He's on a delay.
Dang.
Oh,
Oh, I got to open this.
All right, so what are you doing here?
I just wanted to come see what y'all do and be a part of it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, we just bullshit. You saw the chaos that we had before this.
What? That was chaos? It was so organized.
It was very organized chaos.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because I just sat here and did nothing most of the time while you're here. Normally I feel like I'm the one running around, but today it was Dustin.
Yeah, I just could not get my shit together today.
Yeah, y'all really needed to.
This lower table's still throwing us off.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Why?
We're going back and forth.
Well,
we're
what's
probably
the
gonna-
other option? That one?
Yeah, that's what we normally
But y'all
do
are
on.
super close together on that.
But it's kind of fun.
And yeah, we like that,
We
but
like sitting up high.
Oh.
when we did the girls episode a few weeks ago, me and Dustin sat down here and they were sitting at the tall table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll say a few months ago when we were on in the inside studio,
Yeah.
we were sitting on a couch while they were sitting at the tall table,
Yeah.
the Coors Light round table. Or should we? Is it sponsored?
No.
No, still not sponsored. God damn it!
Sponsor.
Anybody out there want to sponsor the round table? It's up for grabs.
It was what was it?
Buy here, pay here, RV.com.
Yeah, but they dropped us.
Yeah, they got too big for us, I guess.
Yeah.
We can talk to Sam.
Yeah.
Maybe her
the
back
funky-
door. What's it called? The backdoor pizza.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it'll be.
They've gotten better pizza, maybe.
Should everyone
round
know
table-
who Sam is, or just?
Huh?
Am I the only one who don't know who Sam is?
Sam is one of the owners of Funky Picnic Brewery.
Oh,
She was one of our guests.
Yeah.
Somebody's birthday is 4/19. No big deal.
Is that you, Trey? So yeah, maybe we can get her to sponsor it with her back door.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan.
Back door.
Well, yeah. So chaos. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
I was an hour late getting here because I thought I lost a very important piece of equipment.
Speaking of which, did you put that piece of equipment into the?
I
You
did.
plugged it in. All
I
right.
inserted everything that needed to be inserted.
Okay.
He already went through the checklist
Okay.
Yeah.
and checked.
We do that several times, and you would be surprised what gets missed.
How?
I don't
get
think
about
you'll understand a checklist.
We'll get about
then,
halfway
if you're doing it
through,
multiple times.
and that little red light that says record won't be on.
It
and
needs to
he's
be
like,
bigger.
"Shit."
Oh, nice.
That little red dot needs to be bigger. Did you check and make sure all of our audio and outputs are good on Twitch?
Looking good. Trey is normally one of the first ones to tell us if everything's bad. So
I know I sound good, at least in my own ears.
I
Y'all
think
sound
good in my
great.
ear. Yeah. We found
I've
it.
never sound better.
Yeah.
Do you like how your voice sounds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get one of these and have it all the time with earphones. Never be without them.
I like that idea.
I mean, it's not gonna be plugged into anything, so it won't be the same.
But then you won't be able to hear yourself.
I can hear myself.
It won't be the same if your mic's off when you just talk now. But it's not the same as having your headphones on
Oh,
where it's coming
gotcha.
through there.
I just want to make sure I go through all the rules. We're only chewing in the microphone, correct?
I will walk out right now. I don't care if you're parked behind me.
Blocked you in.
She did blocking in.
I will
That
find
was a
my
pretty
way
good move.
around. That was a good move.
I have some great stuff in this bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought a bag?
Got the
I
brown
brought-
bag special. Right here.
First of all, I come bearing gifts always.
Oh, I have gifts as well.
Please. Y'all are going to be so excited.
I'm pretty
Should I make
excited
y'all close
already.
your eyes? Is it the same when you're on a podcast if you close your eyes?
I'll close mine. Just tell me when to
I'm
look.
leaving mine open.
Tell me when to look.
Oh, there's a stack of stuff.
Oh,
Stack.
stacks.
A stack of koozies.
Koozies.
And
What's our look?
they're magnetic.
Holy
A
cow.
stack of magnetic koozies.
that
magnetic.
say Simply
Oh,
on
shit.
Podcast. So now
Man,
you have some merch.
look at that.
I mean,
This
You want?
is
I guess I
fancy.
could sit at the end of the driveway and sell it
Sell 'em. Like
just to passerbys, like
like-
and some lemonade or something.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Some lemonade. All right, I got to ditch this Hoosier Brothers koozie.
sorry, who's your brothers?
Ooh, sorry, we know where your
Who's your-
loyalties are.
Hoosier koozie.
And then I think this is going to be last. That's the best. This is just, I got this when I was in Denver with Brandy and Troy. And really, it was an impulse buy because I had had a few drinks. Because what is a 42-year-old woman going to do with the Theo Vaughn autographed?
That's pretty cool.
That's yours.
No, did he actually autograph it, or is this one of those? They're all
No,
autographed. You just buy
I
it.
actually autographed it, but I spelt his name. So, just
Who-
kidding. No,
who's
for
this?
real. They,
Like, but did you
Oh, I
meet
know
him
who
and
he
he
is.
signed
No, no,
it,
no,
or
no.
just one of
They're
those?
selling- yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah, you can have it because that is more of a guy thing.
He's a pretty good podcast.
I'm the
player.
worst impulse buyer, so that's why the merch booth is not a good spot.
I have an 11 by 17 frame.
You do.
I do. We can frame it, hang it in the studio. I like it.
Okay.
I think that's a good little addition.
Yeah.
It's our very
Definitely cool.
first signed
Yeah.
thing.
I also told you that I want to start the thing where you put an 8x10 picture of your guest on the wall and they sign it.
Oh.
God,
What could you do on the garage door?
should I
I
hit y'all
tried to
with
ignore
all
that.
my good ideas?
Huh?
I tried to ignore that when she told me originally, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds great."
Oh, you thought I was
Oh,
asking?
you can still hear me? Shit.
Oh, you thought I was asking. Oh, that's weird. Here is the official man card.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is a beer opener because I know that y'all do a lot of beer tastings. Should I bring
Whoa,
that closer to the mic?
No, go ahead. We like all the noises. You want me to get you some peanuts while you're opening that too?
Got some jerky over here.
I ordered more peanuts today.
Hold on.
Oh, you're struggling.
Oh God.
It's a little
Yeah.
black
So we had,
envelope.
while you
Yeah.
do that, I'll
Card
tell
on it.
Dustin my story. We had Doug Head on,
Yeah.
and I brought up that I really wanted one of those charcuterie boards.
Right.
And literally 2 days later, I get an email. It's like, hey, if you buy this, you get a free charcuterie board or at a big discount or whatever. Like, fuck. It's like, I'm not going to fall for this shit.
But you did.
So then yesterday, I get an email saying, you still interested in this charcuterie board? Here's 15% off. So today I bought $100 worth of beef jerky to get a free charcuterie board.
You could have just bought a charcuterie board.
Not one that says jerky.com.
Jerky.com.
Oh, that's
It
true.
comes with a knife too.
Yeah.
Little knife.
A little knife and a little hatchet looking thing.
You're,
did the
You're
add-on.
an impulse buyer like I am.
Oh, he's a super impulse.
I did the add-on with like chips and or with crackers and cheese and all the good beef
normal
jerkies.
ribs wasn't gonna
Also
be good enough.
questioning why don't we have a charcuterie board here?
Well,
It
because
hasn't
we
been
can't
delivered
eat.
yet.
That's the number one rule that we can't eat while on the podcast.
That rule is never.
How is that even a thing? You don't do a checklist. You don't follow your own rules.
That's true.
What kind of podcast?
That's like the only request I have is let's please not eat on the podcast. I understand taste testing and stuff, but like let's just not go eat and bring food and start eating in the middle of a show. Like, when
Yeah.
we get hungry, it's like, God damn, what do you do the rest of the day?
Okay, to be
You have to
fair,
eat every
our
hour
shows
and a
are like
half?
3 hours long. All right.
So you can't go 3 hours without eating.
No.
You don't do that at work? How's that work?
Well,
Oh, that's different.
yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Because he's working.
I've been working all day long, and I come home, I'm starving my ass off,
Yeah, then eat.
and then you want to make me shrivel up over here.
No, I want you to eat before the podcast.
When do I have time? I barely had time to shit and shower today.
You shit and shower?
Yes.
I thought you said you weren't going to shower.
I wasn't going to shower because I went and got the wig whipped.
Oh, then you shit and you stood up and wiped. You're like,
Oh, I already
Better
listened
get
to
in a
that podcast.
shower.
I know way too much about y'all. Anyway, so here's your
Okay.
bottle opener.
We had a bottle of
Manly.
so we get one of those.
Manly Man card.
Well, I mean, I figure you're only going to open one bottle at a time, so.
Okay, now new rule. You got to open up since we do cans most of the time. You got to take the tip and
Yeah.
pop the thing.
And this, the grand finale,
Manly
is
Man. Company.
beef jerky with y'all's.
Oh, it's got a serial
Sims
number.
and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast.
What?
In the beef jerky.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't, I mean, listen, impulse buyer, but if you can personalize something,
You personalized beef jerky.
Like, this
for us.
isn't beef jerky we're going to eat, right?
I mean, I
can't,
guess you
right?
could open up in case of emergency or something.
I mean, it feels like nice, soft beef jerky.
I mean, I'm guessing it's airtight. So if you put it in a,
Jerky.com needs to
there.
jump on this.
thank you. I was going to put it up there the other day, but
This personalization of jerky.
for Christmas, especially if you only did it.
That's kind of a small piece for jerky.com, too.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
normally
all
you
one
get,
piece, though, huh?
it's all one piece.
What's the nutrition facts on that?
Nutrition facts.
She's not trying to trick us with some fake shit, right? Like,
No, it really is a real thing.
1 serving per container, 1.8 ounce, 80 calories. That's not bad, I guess. 1 gram of total fat, 10% cholesterol, 30 milligrams. I feel like I can take a little bit more than that. You can't. You got the cholesterol problems.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with high cholesterol.
High on sodium. So you're going to get 30% of your sodium for the day by this one piece of beef jerky, which I guess all jerkies,
Is that one piece
Probably
one
high.
serving or
Yeah.
is that? Oh,
that says total 1 serving per container. I assume this is the container. Or because if like 100 of these came in one little box, that'd be pretty fucking awesome. How much would that cost? Like, I don't want to know how much this costs, but I wonder if you can buy them in bulk.
you
would be a bulk buyer.
Well, if we actually
you
did like
can
a,
buy anything in bulk. It just maybe doesn't make financial sense.
we need a,
But I mean, when it comes to
we
jerky,
need to pitch this idea to Doug.
we need to work with Doug Head. And instead of having a Sims and Leon flavor, we'll just have our own line of Sims and Leon black pepper jerky.
and just your logo, your
It
face
has our
on it.
faces on it, so when people are eating it, they're eating our face.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Like this.
Yeah.
Man.
Low in carbohydrates. It's basic beef jerky. 12 grams.
Oh, so it's
12,
keto.
12 grams of protein. Yeah.
You can do it if you're doing keto. Nice.
Beef water, brown sugar, salt, and soy sauce. Top ingredients.
Hmm.
So it's just, I think that's the common ingredients for beef jerky.
Man, we have our own custom beef jerky.
Yeah.
I guess we should frame that too. See, that's what we need from now on. People bring in beef jerky.
You want a picture of me holding the beef jerky
And then
Yeah.
you're gonna
for the
sign it.
first 8x10. Okay,
Yeah.
making
You're
sure.
gonna
I
Yeah.
want to make sure we're on the same page.
but mostly the beef jerky.
But just
So you're holding the beef jerky. We're going to zoom in
so like-
on the beef jerky.
so like an 11 by 24 or something. So
Yeah, but
hold-
mostly beef jerky, and then you'll see your fingers
just
on there,
my fingers. Oh, got
and
it.
then you
Okay.
can sign your finger.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
Does it make sense though?
No,
Why is that rude?
because we want pictures of our guests. So
That's a perfect picture of our guest.
okay.
All the gifts she brought, we can at least get a picture of her and her gift.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like it makes sense.
just your fingers.
Jerk face. I'm gonna open my
Yeah,
beer now.
man, I really love the koozie. So
Yeah, they're and again magnet, so you can like stick them anywhere.
I like it how it's not like the built-in magnet on the back like a lot of those are.
Yeah, because those don't work. It's not gonna hold a full beer.
I think the ones that I have hold a full beer pretty well. I feel like this is.
I mean, like with you like can stick it.
yeah.
Oh.
I feel like this one's not going to hold as well.
No, that's just so you can like put it on your refrigerator.
Yeah, that's the storage, right?
I think so.
Or if I throw it on my car, I can just drive off. It stays there till I get
Yeah.
to my destination.
Anywhere you're going. There
Looky
you go.
there.
Tested.
It has been proven.
Approved.
tested and improved. Like that cart guy. Have you seen those TikTok videos? the cart Nazi guy, where he the shopping
Oh
cart
yeah.
when he's in the parking lot
And he throws
if
a magnet
somebody-
on there?
If somebody doesn't put their cart back, he
Oh.
tosses the magnet on there. Oh, people get pissed.
They get so mad. First of all, they're already assholes because they're not returning their cart.
When did that become like the marker of if you're an asshole or not, though?
It's
I can think of way worse things.
So it's the way you can tell without knowing somebody
Mm-hmm.
by how they react to their stuff like that. How what they do when they're simple things that you
What if it's
you
raining?
should do. You're already shopping.
Like, what are they
You're already out in the rain.
quickly?
Like, where do you park when you go to the grocery store?
Usually as close as I can.
Okay, see, I park as close to the
Cart.
cart return as I can.
What?
This
What
is
if-
back. This is back when I used to go to the grocery store.
You have never seen me put a cart in a cart return. I will throw it across the parking lot at
What?
fast speed, but I've got great aim, so it goes in there.
So you're the reason why people have dents in their vehicles.
No, absolutely. I'm telling you, I have great aim.
Book It with Big Ben would like to know: is that LSJ?
Who's Book It with Big Ben? And yes,
If he wants to announce his identity, he can. But we just know usernames.
Oh.
We know, we know.
I don't even know
Montre.
I don't know how someone would know who. That's a very specific group of people that would know Lindsey Stanley Jr.
So that kind of narrows it down.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the autocorrect for the post we put on Facebook, it's Lindsey Stanky Jr. now.
Yeah, no one change it in their cell phone.
Oh, should we talk about? I feel like I
How?
need to change it now.
How it happened?
Yeah, so the way you're saying my phone number is just Lindsey Jr.
Okay.
I skipped the middle name
Because there's only one.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's not very
We
many
didn't
Lindsey
continue
Juniors out there.
Not many girl juniors. You don't see it every day.
Not a lot.
Just me. Okay, it was the dumbest moment of my life. I was 15 because I was getting.
So is this the reason you don't return your cards because this happened?
Yeah, this is the autobiography of my book. What's going to be named that? Yeah, I was 15 getting my driver's ed, and the teacher asked,
Getting your driver's ed, you're in driver's
or
ed.
I'm in driver's ed, and the teacher asked,
Well, you're getting driver's educated, so that works. Both play.
yeah. The teacher was like, if you're a junior, you had to fill out this little card. If you're a junior,
Like-
please make sure.
Like I'm the third.
yeah.
It's
no,
commonly known
No.
that I'm the third.
But she's talking about
Yeah.
Yeah, but all she said was, if you're a junior, make sure you put that on your card. No real, I mean, there's lots of junior things. There's junior mints.
Are you a junior mint?
No, I
Okay.
also didn't put junior mint.
You just put junior.
Just put junior because
Okay.
I was in.
Because you're a junior.
I was a junior. I was in 11th grade.
Oh, you were a junior in high school.
Yeah. Until
And
she's going through the cards, and then she announces in front of the whole class,
Lindsey Stanley Jr.
and I was like, oh. I was like, wait, you meant for her name? She was like, yeah. I was like, no, I just meant I was in that grade. So thankfully, Lindsey Stanley Jr. is not on my driver's license.
oh, that'd be awesome if it was.
Yeah.
Best part about it was the worst person possible to be in the class with me that will never forget it and told everyone.
Well, it's a reason we all know.
Well, I know.
You want to give a shout out to him?
Eli.
Manning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Definitely not Manning. Or was it?
but yeah,
Man.
I'll never live it down.
But I feel like you should appreciate that name.
I do a little bit.
Because I feel like only your true close friends
Would really know.
really know and
Yeah.
really understand, you know?
Well, now everyone knows. Well, everyone on this podcast.
We just don't understand it still.
Yeah.
You don't understand how it happened?
I know how it happened.
No,
is-
we understand it
understand, but we
happened.
just still
We just
don't
don't
understand.
That could be easily misunderstood.
I bet out of 1 million people that have taken driver's ed, one person has done that.
Well, now they don't really take it at the school. They take it anywhere, so they wouldn't care what your grade is.
No, they wouldn't care anyways. Like that's not a thing. Like
It's not a thing.
it's if you're a junior, which everybody in that class is a junior for the most part.
Listen, I was proud. Senior 98 rock. That's all I know. I was just couldn't wait to get there.
I was in the most non-caring senior class there ever was from Burleson. Class of 99, we did not give a fuck.
I even planned the 10-year reunion for ours.
I have friends. I was friends with
Kind
people
of
that planned the
nightmare.
10-year reunion, and I promoted it for them as much as I could. They're like, "Why haven't you bought your tickets?" Like, I'm waiting. Fuck, I wasn't fucking going.
Rude.
Why?
That's what I really came here to talk about was why you didn't go to the 10-year reunion for the class you didn't graduate in anyways.
I would have gone to y'all's.
Yeah. Well, ours just, because we're cooler.
Yeah, I would have gone to y'all's because I like the people. Well, I don't want to
You were more
Didn't do
friends
that.
with the people in
I was
Yeah.
closer. I was closer friends to people my sister's age and your age than I was people
Yep.
my own age. Granted, I had plenty of friends that were my own age. I'm just not still close to them. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah. Definitely not 10 years after high school anyway.
Did I tell you my parents sold my house?
Yes. I know that.
Ain't that some bullshit?
That is kind of rude. I'm surprised we didn't all just like chip in and buy it. Why didn't we think of that?
Because we would have
been
never been able to keep the front lawn as nice as my dad ever
Could have
did.
been the studio house, man.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I still say we need to go just podcast in the driveway one day. Just show up, equipment ready, get the Wi-Fi password for the neighbors.
See, I don't know if I'll ever go. Think they're going to share the fucking Wi-Fi password? Those fucking loony bins. God damn.
There's loony bins next door?
They're psychos. They spy on everyone.
The same ones that have been there for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like one thing I didn't notice. So they have one like window that opened up to my parents' driveway, like right where their garage is opened up at.
Uh-huh.
And it was always open every time we were over there. And then my parents finally told me, like, oh, yeah, whenever we're outside doing stuff, they open that window. Like, so they can hear everything we're doing. They're fucking psychotics.
That's weird.
Goddamn, when we were emptying out the house, I wasn't there at this time, but my sister and my mom, my dad were there, and probably my niece, I don't know. Definitely my sister. She was walking in, and one of the neighbors came over and started talking to her, oh, I just have to give you a hug. And me and my sister are both very similar that we don't care for hugs all that much. Like, I'll hug Dustin,
Which sister?
Bridget, the one that lives here and was not in Paris and France and traveling the world while we were cleaning out the house,
Oh, yeah. She planned that at the perfect time.
right?
Oh, I don't have to help? See ya.
And so my sister, after not wanting to give her a hug, gave her a hug, then walked in, and that bitch just followed her right in. Like she was welcome to that house whenever she wanted to go in.
The crazy loony next door?
Yeah, the Whites.
There's one time when my mom,
Be white.
This is their last name, Whites.
my mom was
It's not really.
at home. They didn't know my mom was home. And so that neighbor came over, and along with some neighbors that lived across the street, came over to my parents' house and started just getting in the pool.
What?
When the neighbors across the street have their own pool,
There's just no rules now that your parents moved out?
When was this?
this was a few years ago. This was a while back. But yeah,
They just went and got in the pool. And your mom was there? They knew that she was
no, they did not know my mom was there.
Oh, they thought that they
When
were
they found out my mom was there, they just scuddied along and like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be here.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is weird. It makes you wonder how many times they did it.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh.
That's I don't. You know what? I was gonna say I don't want to say too much if they ever listen, but I don't care if they listen.
Well, they know
This-
they did it.
This is not gonna be news to them. It'll be news that I know.
Yeah, they don't know. We know they know. We
Yeah.
know.
Like every time, like they would never just come check on my parents. As always, the first time we're out by the pool, they'd come. Oh, the pool's open. We see trying to get that invite because at first my parents were like, anytime you want to come, you can use it. Just being courteous. Until
Yeah, no one really means it when they say,
nobody means it.
like, let's do dinner. No one ever.
And when you say you can come swim anytime you want, it's an open invite. Like I know Dustin, for me, he wouldn't care if I came over and swim, but I would never come over without saying, "Hey, Dusto, can I come swim?"
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where that line is drawn. Once you just start showing up, is when you're not being rightful to the invite.
For sure.
You always, you don't just show up.
No. Well, and were they friends otherwise? Did they like talk and
They're not very social people.
they have
No,
their
they're
own
not.
pool, right?
No. So no, not those. Not that specific neighbor next
Oh,
door.
okay.
The one across the street had their own pool.
Gotcha.
Montre wants to know why you don't let him in
I
the
would
pool.
let him in the pool anytime he wanted to.
Swim anytime.
Yeah, come on.
You're welcome
Montre.
anytime.
You're welcome.
But that means not anytime.
Yeah, just call first.
It's call first.
Y'all remember when Steve hung up on us earlier?
He's like, all right, he'll
That
just
was
text
rude.
us.
Well, that's kind of rude.
He didn't even introduce our guest. We had to do that.
Yeah.
Picking up the slack still.
I mean, I would like to assume that the phone got disconnected, got cut off,
I don't think so.
but he didn't call back. We never got a text.
Yeah, not a text. Have him say, hey, have a good show, guys.
Man.
That guy.
And he demanded to do that too. He's like, I can't make it because he has personal things going on. He's like, but I have to do the intro. Y'all can't start the show without me doing the intro. It's
Well,
like, oh, fine, Steve. If you want to do the intro, you're more than welcome to. Just you can be on as much as you want. I guess he really meant just the intro, and he was done.
That's
Yeah.
it.
He didn't even say bye.
I don't know. Once Lindsey started talking, I think he's kind of scared.
Yeah.
They call me Steve-O, but at the time I was Steven.
I think he deserves. We all deserve to listen to this.
He's gonna be so
all the kids
pissed.
will play, but wherever we roam, we could always hear him say, "Bradley."
I
come
hope he's on his
home."
Twitch right
Got
now
a
watching
little
this.
older and went to high school, smoking weed and
Shaking his
shit,
head,
straight
hoping he just
acting
turned
a
that down,
fool.
reach
I met
over, slap my
one other
hand.
Idiot, and we started a band on a mission to play as loud and as fast as we can.
He's so funny.
Okay, I think I'm figuring out who this person is just based on the hints that they're giving me.
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm guessing if they meant to say ask her if
That's
she's
not
ever met a guy named Hoyt. Never have.
Hoyt.
He does not exist.
Hoyt? Tell us about Hoyt.
I know nothing about Hoyt. I know nothing about Hoyt.
Well, what do you think this person knows about Hoyt?
Allegedly, if there was a man named Hoyt, he would have been. Remember when we used to have, what was it, Whiskey Fridays?
Yes.
That was the last.
I was
Whiskey
trying to answer, but I was in the middle of
Friday.
drinking beer.
Yeah, that hurt my ears. I almost had to take my headphones off.
Yeah,
You could hear me drinking?
Yeah.
Good.
that was the last Whiskey Friday I ever attended, or was part.
Because Hoyt was there?
There was no Hoyt. There was no Hoyt.
Like, okay, you got to explain what Hoyt is then.
Yeah. What is this Hoyt?
Well, after we left your house, we went to. It was overtime. At
Your
the time.
mom's. We call it your mom's.
Gee.
Overtime was your mom's.
No. My house was your mom's.
Oh, after we left your mom's, we went to overtime, and we were playing suicide karaoke, where somebody else picks your song,
Okay.
you sing the song, and
That sounds horrible.
I assume I wasn't there.
you weren't there. It was just me and maybe this person.
You can use names.
Big
Look at,
Ben.
Troy
Okay.
Bus under. And then he swears there was an Englishman named named Hoyt the whole time. There was not. I don't.
Why would you make that up?
There was a guy that was hanging out with us, but his name was not Hoyt, and he was not British. But Troy was talking British to him the whole time. Troy also not British. So neither one of them are British. That's what Whiskey Fridays gets you. Yeah,
Wonder what
Fake.
whiskey we drank that Friday.
all of it.
Well, no, which one? Because we.
All of
I'm
it, there wasn't
sure.
anything left.
I'm sure we were very picky about what we drank.
Well, like for the longest time, I saved all the boxes from the whiskeys we bought because me and Troy would always split and buy a nice bottle.
And you're a hoarder.
And I was a hoarder. And I still might have those
You
boxes.
said was.
Well, I was
He's-
at the time
he's
we're
been saved.
talking. I'm still a hoarder.
He's not been saved.
I'm much better than I have been. But this past couple months,
That's
it's
really-
gotten pretty bad.
That's really why I'm here. I want to talk about your hoarding.
Well, you need to talk to my sister first. She's in charge of my hoarding. I'm not.
Bridget or Brandy?
Brandy.
Oh, well, I know, but also Brandy told on herself for being a hoarder
Yeah, it's two
when I was in
hoarders.
Denver. Two
One-
hoarders don't make
two-
a right.
That's what
Whoa,
I'm saying. And
Like
saying it's
both
just-
of you are just justifying your
and putting one hoarder
hoarding.
in charge of the other hoarder. Also,
But
Well,
her hoarding is organized.
Yeah, her hoarding is organized, and she can get rid of stuff. But she likes keeping boxes because she loves nice boxes.
Well, you can't throw out a good box.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to need it.
See, I feel like what she considers hoarding is not actually hoarding.
What is
In her mind, it's hoarding. Mine is like if Dustin says, "Hey, I need to get rid of this nonsense that you don't need. Do you want it?" It's like, yeah. I don't care what it is. I'm going to say yeah.
I had a dresser in here that I was about to put to the curb, and he's like, "Man,
if I had a dresser like that?
I'm just thinking about all the things I could do with it." He's like, "But I don't need it.
I don't need it."
I was like,
What?
"You're not gonna get it."
What would you do with it?
I have so many options. That's this whole thing. I see it as,
There's so many options. You do none of them.
well, I mean, I could have done many things with it. I could turn it into shelves.
You could just use it as a dresser.
Turn it into shelves. I don't see that.
And look at what Big Ben would like to hear the throat punching story.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
This-
going to run to
wait,
the fridge while you tell this.
The fridge.
I'll still be inside. I can hear you.
The throat punching story is the only non-fight I was ever in.
Fight, non-fight.
Well, so also another bar was involved. I'm not a fighter, but I mean, back's against the wall. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the bar at that time, though. It was on 35 across from, it's still there, but it's something else now. I think it was called Granddad's Porch back then.
What?
Do y'all remember? Now it's like Legends or something. On
Okay.
35 across from Miller.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought that one
Sidelines or
was.
something
I
at some
thought that
point?
one was
Yeah,
torn
sideline.
down.
No. You're thinking
a
of
little bit.
Yeah, you're thinking a little bit.
Little Bit's a little further down.
Okay.
Also, crazy stories from
The one she's talking about is like a long, skinny bar, but
Gotcha.
not long like you think you'd walk in. It's wide, like you walk in. It's narrow, long, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, and they did kind of change it up now. Anyway, so I was there with my friend Zach. Was Troy there?
Is that Queen?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I can't remember if Troy was there or not. Anyway, so we walked in. We were going to sit at a round table like that. And there was this man sitting at the bar with an empty chair next to him. He was at the end of the bar. The empty chair was to his left. So, like, obviously no one's sitting there. So I walked up and said, "Can we use your chair?" And he said, rudely, as if I was saying that rude to him, but he said, "Yeah, but you should know I'm here with my wife," as if I was hitting on him just by asking for the chair.
How many chairs were at the table?
At the table we were sitting at,
No. At where that guy was sitting at.
No, he wasn't at it. He was just at the bar. I was just getting an extra.
Okay. Well, either way,
I
how many chairs were around him?
I have no idea. Clearly, there was a reason why I went to that chair. Otherwise, if there would have been another chair available, I just would have grabbed that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was like, duh. She's the one wearing the "I'm with Stupid" t-shirt. So,
Did you actually say that?
yes,
Thank God.
that's what started this. Oh, what is this?
Uh,
I didn't even finish the other beer yet.
Now finish your story. What the other beers are Coors Light?
So, yeah. So then his wife was there, and she was not nice. And the whole time she kept walking behind us. Troy was there apparently. The whole time she was walking behind us, she kept elbowing me, and so and it was all this hole in front of me was a glass wall, so you could see who was coming.
Oh.
So she would elbow me every time. Finally, I'd had enough drinks and enough elbows that I should also say that the chairs were spinny chairs.
Ooh.
So you could,
With backs on them or no backs?
Like these?
I feel like maybe there was no backs on them. I don't know. Anyway, so the last time she came by or was coming by, I was prepared and I flung myself around and just karate
Knocked her on
chopped her
her
right.
ass? Oh,
Karate chopped
nice.
her right in the throat. Clotheslined her. And then I had no plan B because again, not a fighter, and I was like,
So
I don't
what
even
happened?
know what.
Did all her homies come up to you and bum rush you?
No, I think we left quickly. But yeah,
So you got scared.
100%.
So why-
I'm not a fighter. I'm a chicken. Like I can give you a sarcastic comment,
right.
but fighting, I don't even know what came over me to do that.
So when you walked up and asked if you could take that stool, like how did you?
I just said, "Hey, is anyone sitting here? Can we use this?"
You did say, "Can we use this?" You didn't. You weren't like, "Is anyone sitting here?" Like you wanted to sit down.
Oh no, I definitely was. Like I was behind it, taking it, clearly not staying.
I don't understand why his response would be yes, but just so you know,
I think he thought I was hitting on him or something.
were you? I mean, honestly,
No.
not even like slightly flirty.
At this bar, no.
No.
Obviously, I've already betrothed to Hoyt.
I feel like
Could I? If it would have been rude for me to cheat on Hoyt like that.
every bar off 35 on the west side, you're not going to hit on anybody in any of those bars.
No.
WP, a little bit,
Correct.
any of those.
You kind of take your own
no.
party and you don't intermingle with other.
Tell me different, Ricky.
No. I completely agree.
He's thinking of all the times he's been to those bars. Oh, I forgot to show you all my shirt.
Oh hell yes.
T-shirt.
Man.
Oh, so you didn't bring that as a gift?
That's,
No.
That's personalized just for her.
That's pretty
But
badass.
you'll have to autograph it.
Done.
Great.
Do you have a Sharpie?
I can find one.
Okay.
Look in the merch booth. See if
what-
there's a Sharpie there.
So Troy in the chat said, "I'm sorry, book it with Big Ben." In the chat said Zach was laughing so hard. Now that makes me think.
Also, we were in my little red ZX2.
Nice.
And while these people are telling who they are, I got stories on them.
Okay, and that's fine. We can tell stories on them.
Sweet.
So back to I still have follow ups for this story.
Okay. You have
Not questions. Not questions. Kind of. So is it just you, Zach, and Troy?
Yes. Usually, if there's me doing something stupid,
And so I was
It
about to say.
involves.
So if
it's just me, Zach.
I bet that lady might have accidentally bumped into you once.
No.
And then because Zach and Troy made a big deal about it in the way I know how they are, and built it up so much that she might have bumped into you again.
No,
and
she
now
was
it's like that
definitely-
fucking cunt.
She was definitely checking me. She was
Like,
trying to
how
establish
often?
dominance. Well, I don't know. And now, you know how long ago this was? I was probably in my 20s.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Ask Book It with Big Ben how old we were.
He seems to know all the facts on this.
Yeah,
thing.
really. It's like, geez. That guy should be on your podcast.
I have.
Fact checker
yeah.
of the stories.
That
were-
person is a Google bitch, first of all.
I have more theories on this now.
Okay. What are your other theories?
I'm thinking that.
You know my personality. I'm not a fighter.
No, I'm not. I'm not on you now. Well, obviously, I think Zach and Troy were definitely
The instigators?
not necessarily instigators, but when something like that happens and they're around,
Yeah.
it's gonna be escalated. Escalated.
Escalated.
It's gonna be
It's going to be
excavated.
dug up.
It's gonna be excavated much larger than it needs to be. You know what I mean?
True.
Like every single bump is like, oh, that bitch did it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can totally hear that. But I also think maybe this couple were role playing.
Oh.
So they were waiting for something to happen to where, now we have a villain.
This person wants
This
my
bitch,
man
this bitch wants my man.
at
We're
the
gonna
bar
fuck
on
with
the side
her.
of 35.
Never expecting for the night to end with her getting fucking throat chopped.
She sure didn't.
And then she did like, okay, this little,
And my velocity, I was going pretty spinny around that bar stool.
I
Like,
bet.
I didn't even slow down.
And after you've been drinking for a while,
Yeah, because I was like really warming up. Yeah.
did you go left hand or right hand?
Well, I'm right-handed, so. And I don't know what, literally, I like blacked out. I don't know why I even did it.
I think it's
Oh,
fucking
and
great.
a ZX2. Oh, somebody had a ZX2. What color?
Our
Yep.
Tejon,
Ford two-door faux show.
our Tejon Oki also had a 2-door ZX2.
25. See? 25. That was like 4 years ago.
When you're just barely not a junior in high school anymore.
Oh, God, yeah.
Alright.
I'd gotten past it.
In between stories, I brought beers for us to try.
Down there blue.
It's been a while since we tried a beer on the
Yeah, it's
show.
been a minute. That was a thing until Jerky took over. It's been
I
a thing.
really
So-
only came for the beer and snacks.
So obviously, we're a big fan of the pickle beer. Have you ever had the regular pickle beer? The
No.
from
I do like pickles. I don't love pickles. On a scale of, what is it, 7 to 1?
1 to
something?
7. Oh, 7 to 1 works too. That might be better.
I don't really know how the scale works. I always try to figure it out in my
Neither
head,
do
but I'm
we.
not a math
We
person.
really don't know it either.
On a scale of 7 to 1,
On a scale of 7 to 1, I'm going to give it a number of how I like pickles.
7
A
being-
3.
okay,
no.
that's a good score. 7 being the
Like
worst,
an average,
and 1,
like an average.
One being your least
Enjoyance
favorite.
of-
yeah, 7 is the worst thing. 1 is your least favorite thing.
Yeah, that's a very. Okay, so yeah, a 3.
So 2.5
Okay.
is
3.5 is the number, is the top spot.
Like, I'll eat a pickle, but I'm not going to be like, I gotta have a pickle.
Have you ever drank pickle juice?
Yeah, for cramps.
Well, besides for cramps.
Oh,
Just
like just drink it
recreational.
on it? No,
Oh, really?
I'm not a user like that.
I am. I'm a
I've heard.
I'm a pickle junkie, pickle juice junkie.
There was so many ideas that were coming to my head as I was listening to y'all's podcast on what to bring, because I'm Southern. You got to bring something when you go to visit.
yeah. So we're a
I
big
definitely
fan
know who it is now based on that last comment.
of the Martin House. Oh, thanks. I stuck mine in the koozie. Big fan of the regular Martin House pickle beer. Me and Ricky have been since it came out.
Yeah.
When it first came out, it was flying off the shelf so quick.
You
that
could open
couldn't
it.
even get it.
Okay, I was like, what are we waiting?
So they've come out with some, what would you call them?
Different versions.
Yeah, sidekicks.
Yeah, so they did a spicy pickle beer was one of the first ones.
Oh, I
that-
would do spicy for
Really?
sure.
I think you have one in there.
I might have one because I don't. It's a little spicy for me.
They did the Bloody Mary pickle beer, which
Yep.
I did not like at all. Well, I mean, I liked it, but I felt like I had an allergic reaction to it.
What was the reaction?
Made my throat itch and my feet itch.
Weird.
Like when
in that
he
order,
eats avocado.
Yeah, same as avocado.
obviously goes. What?
It starts at throat, then goes
And
to
then
feet,
goes to your
and
feet.
then everything meets in the middle if it gets worse. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Goes throat, feet, balls.
him and I are allergic to
kind of like
avocado.
the scale of 1 to 7.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
7 being the worst thing.
3.5 being the most allergic is when the middle starts
most
itching.
allergic.
Then they had the mustard pickle beer, right?
The mustard relish pickle beer with
Ooh, no.
that one was so fucking good.
It was
Was
actually
it?
really
And
good.
Both
Did
of
it
us,
taste like a hot dog?
No,
both of us went into it not thinking it was going to be good because it doesn't sound like it would be good.
No.
And then when we drank it,
It actually was pretty decent.
it's
It makes
like
you
a-
want some French fries afterwards.
it made me want a corn dog.
Oh, see, I don't like corn dogs either.
Ooh.
You like, well, it went from corn dog to burger for me. He went straight. I don't know. I guess he puts mustard on his French fries.
No.
I put mayonnaise on my French fries. I don't want
Ugh.
to derail the
Damn it.
train of thought here. But
Back to the beer. So
Back
this
to
one
the
that you
beer.
handed us is a blue raz pickle beer. Have you ever had this one?
I've
before,
not.
Keith? Is it brand new out on the market?
I don't think it's available right now.
What?
I got it in the
Have an
window while it's
exclusive?
available. So right now,
An exclusive?
Yeah.
We have an exclusive
we
beer
might be
right here.
the only ones right now that can drink this.
We got the only 4-pack.
do y'all save these cans? Is that another idea for the hoarder? Or?
No, I don't
that's
say
the
the hands.
holder
Oh,
thing.
that
That's the holder thing.
It's really strong smell.
it smells so good, but it smells like pickle juice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's the flavor scent? What does it say on there on the can?
The flavor is blue
blue raz.
Is that raspberry?
or
Raspberry?
razzmatazz.
I guess.
Rasp-
It says blue
berry?
raz.
No, they have like a description on it.
Hold on. Make sure, according to the Surgeon General, make sure that nobody's pregnant here before consuming this.
90% sure. Well, yeah, we had
good?
our
Ricky?
that time of the month just
You
a
sure?
week ago. Yeah,
All right. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So we should be in the clear.
This
Even
might
if I was
impregnate me.
pregnant, it's not mine.
Fair.
So
That's all it says on there, really. Doesn't
Okay.
really give us much option on what's in here.
So it's blue. It's pickle,
6.7% alcohol volume.
and pregnant bitches shouldn't be drinking it.
That's right.
that's what they should put on the sign. I feel like that would more reach the clientele.
It's also brewed and canned by Texans for Texans.
Oh.
All right, give that a taste. How much y'all
Give it-
think?
Let's see.
I should have drank mine at the same time too. So we
I
all swallowed at the same
definitely-
time.
I definitely taste the blue.
Yeah,
What does
me
the blue
too.
taste like?
Raspberry.
Yep.
Tastes like a blue
Snozzberries.
blow pop.
Blue blow
You got to finish it, or else it's
pop,
just.
but it sounded wrong coming out, and right when I stopped, I was like, no, that was right. Blue blow
That was
pop.
right.
But I think that I knew the third word was going to come out wrong. I don't think I say blue blow
Pop.
pop fast.
10
Blue
times.
blow
Blue
pop.
blow pop. Blue blow pop.
Plop. You're saying plop.
But you know what I meant.
Blue blow pop.
Blue blow
But
pop.
that blue.
Like I have to think real hard about it.
Correct.
Blue blow.
oh
I'm
man.
thinking too hard about it.
Dang.
Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not terrible.
Why
would-
did they put
I'll
these
drink
flavors
it.
together? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they put some weird ass flavors together.
Like the fruit punch one that we had.
Oh,
that one
you're
was
right.
really fucking good.
The fruit
I'm
punch
gonna have
one
to have
was.
another taste.
Yeah. What was the other blue or the blue one that we had that was not good at all? It left a bad taste in the mouth.
Oh, it had the mint.
Yes, it had the mint in it.
There's probably still one in that fucking fridge.
This is kind of no, I think I
It was
poured a bunch
blueberry
of-
mint. I heard that
Oh,
episode just the other day.
oh, it was.
Oh,
bad.
that's what I was
Also,
saying.
there was a little
No,
bit
no,
of
no.
lemon in there because the lemon takes out the
Right.
tart, which is the opposite of what you would think.
No. The last can was when Sam was here,
Yes. Yes.
and we poured it into something.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
They had the hot dog wiener water beer. They literally soaked wieners.
Did Martin has to do that? I know. I've
they did
been
that.
seeing Oscar Mayer bullshit out for like
Who
a
wants to
year
drink
now.
That shit.
I don't even
Water
wanna,
from a hot dog weenie? No.
Hot
I'm
dog
out.
soup.
I don't even want to. That's not even how you should really cook hot dogs.
No.
How should you cook hot dogs?
On the grill.
On the grill.
Like a
Well,
normal
not
American.
everybody can just fire up a grill whenever they want.
Okay, or on the stove maybe. Put it in a.
Yeah, that's how you cook
Cast
it on the
iron.
stove. You throw it in some water, boil it up,
No, you can just put it in a cast iron
and
let
you have
it
hot
just-
dog soup
roll it
later.
around.
No,
Like you have
don't need
leftovers.
water. There's no reason to cook a wiener in water.
That's
Well, it must be
that's
nice.
always been the rule I've lived by.
Yeah, it must be nice growing up rich, guys.
Rich.
When you grow
to
up
have a
poor-
cast iron skillet. I feel like the cast iron skillet is not the most expensive thing, and everybody should have one.
Well, that's what rich people would think.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that a cast iron skillet is for rich people?
I think the mentality of everyone should have a cast iron skillet is the mentality of someone who's rich.
What kind of
Technically,
skillet do you
people
have?
used to only
Well,
have
technically, I have a cast iron skillet, but I just save up for it. I didn't get it. I didn't have it
Oh,
like as
really?
soon as I moved into my house.
Some people are
Was it
so rich
gifted
they
to
even
me?
hang smaller ones on their wall
Right.
And
to
that's it, yeah.
advertise how rich they are.
Yeah.
Look how rich I am.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even care about cast iron.
I'm so rich, I just hang my
I've got
pans and
one of
pots on a wall.
I've got one in the front yard rusting right now.
yeah.
I literally do on the front porch. I need to really clean that one up.
I have
It's a
one.
Dutch oven.
Dude, I have a giant one that's a Dutch oven.
I tried to make cobbler in it, and I kind of burn it. months ago and left it, and I should not have left it. I should have soaked it a
Just
little
buy
longer.
a new one at this point. You're so
No,
rich.
this one's been in the family. No, we can't buy that.
And that's how you treat it?
And you said it's on the front porch? Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it, he's going to see me on the camera.
I'll distract him. You go get it.
Oh shit. Yeah, what about those fancy assing on TV pots or pans? The blue ones, have y'all seen those? The blue diamond pans?
No.
The ones that you can't scratch and can't
Yes,
burn
exactly.
anything in.
Yep. Yeah,
Is this like an ass scene on TV?
I think
Yeah.
he said that already, yeah.
I did.
Oh.
Like the ones that you see on TV.
Oh, that's what that means? Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Like, that's how he started the statement. Like the ones you see on TV.
Alana's grandfather had one.
They're
and it
blue?
worked pretty good. Yeah, blue diamond.
But they're not like the camping blue?
They're made from
Nope.
real diamonds.
But you know what I'm talking about, the camping blue,
I
right?
do, yeah. What is that called? That's called something, isn't it? Google bitches. What's the blue
Book it with Big Ben.
the
Just
blue
change your-
speckled thing that is, I mean, that's all you use it for is camping, right?
Yeah.
And why? But why? Is it because it's easy to clean?
That's got to be it. Or
And it's just like signature camping gear?
you can just throw it in a fire.
And it's
And
metal.
it's lightweight.
It's metal, right? Yeah, lightweight. I can see that too.
Maybe the
And it won't
lightweight
bend.
thing.
It won't bend because it's so tough.
I don't know about that.
It can be thrown around. I mean, obviously, if you run it over, it's going to bend.
I don't know. I feel like some people take those plain silver cans out.
I think these are the same thing except blue. Kind of. I don't know. I have a camping backpack that has like, bowls and plates that are made of that.
In the back of your trunk.
Nah, my cousin stole it.
Oh.
It's at the North Texas Fire Office. I assume it's still there.
Oh,
Might be at Archie's house.
damn. Yeah. What a thief.
Rude.
I don't know. He needed forks and a knife, and I was like, or forks and a plate. I was like, oh, I'll drop by here. You can borrow these. That was 6 months ago.
So you gave him the whole bag
Yeah,
just for
it's my cousin.
It's a
forks and a
set.
plate?
Yeah.
What did he need it for? He was going camping?
No. They were doing luncheon at their office, and they didn't have any
What the?
silverware
I'm
So they-
confused.
and plates.
You lost me.
Yeah.
So he was like, I definitely need camping gear for this luncheon.
He needed plates,
So you-
Like-
and I had
Like
plates.
paper plates?
That's
He,
what
he
I'm
did not have.
saying.
Well, that's the thing. He did not have paper plates.
He's so poor he can't even go get paper plates.
Exactly.
Some people just, man,
Damn. But could
First
afford
world problem.
the luncheon.
He was.
you can't afford the potluck. I don't know.
He was too
that.
worried about getting all the fajitas and everything to the office that he didn't think about the utensils and plates he needed.
So you couldn't have stopped by the 7-Eleven and grabbed a pack of paper plates?
I was already there. That's the problem.
Oh.
How many plates come in this?
I have 4. I have sets of 4.
So you went to.
How many people
I'm sorry.
were
No, I
at
lied.
this
My backpack has a set of 2. So there was 2 bowls, 2 plates, a cooking thing.
And how many
And
people
And
were
that
at
was
this
the in
potluck?
case of emergency. for
It
now?
wasn't a potluck. There was
Whatever it was.
Technically,
maybe 7.
Seven
Technically,
people.
he has the same utensils on his front porch right now,
No, he
Easy,
does.
Easy.
equipped for the potluck.
I got one.
It wasn't a potluck.
What was it?
Then what was it? It
He,
just
he had fajitas. It was fajitas.
Fajitas for
From
7
Rose's.
people with 4 plates.
So that's what made it. It made it okay because when you have fajitas, you don't really need a plate because the
you
tortilla
could
kind of
just
is a
put the
plate.
tortilla and like
But you also had like beans and rice and stuff. So some people wanted their sides on plates, and
white people. Just say it.
the white people there wanted their stuff on plates. And I was nice enough to have. I was like, I got stuff in my car. Let me go grab it, and I've never seen it again.
Oh, shit.
We should call him right now.
Nah,
Tell
we
me
don't want to
bring
bother him. Yeah, Book It with Big Ben says he's having hot dog soup for Thanksgiving, and I'm down for that.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you ever used the hot dog water and freeze it to make ice cubes for water later? No. That's disgusting.
You got to conserve water, man.
Oh no.
I would rather just not put the hot dog in it and make the ice.
Ugh.
Have you ever, like, when you made macaroni, cut up little hot dogs and put it in there?
Yeah.
Damn, you're making me so hungry. It's so simple too.
Why didn't you eat?
I didn't have time. I had a haircut at 3:00. Then I had to go drop my dad off.
You made your dad go to the haircut appointment
I
with
have
you?
to drive him around. He got his haircut too.
Okay.
I book him at the same time. Convenient, right?
Yeah. Okay. As long as he got his haircut too. He wasn't just sitting there in the corner
Nope.
like when you were a
I
kid
made him
waiting
stop
for
at
him
City Market so I can grab beer.
for the haircut.
No, but they offer beer at the barbershop, which is pretty awesome.
Where'd
I
you
didn't
go?
have one.
Oh, the secret
Stone-
place. He tried to get away from you.
Stone and Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to get away from me.
Then you tracked him
like,
down.
"Hey."
I tracked his ass down.
I haven't had a haircut in a while.
Yeah. I got a guy. I got a guy.
Got
Or
two guys.
I got 2 guys.
Nah. Never got Courtney.
We need to have them on too. There's some funny fuckers in there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were talking about the last time.
In the
There's
haircut
one.
place?
There's
I bet
one
they have
funny
so many
guy.
good stories too.
Here's one funny guy. He's kind of a bigger fella. His name's Pat. He's kind of wild. They were talking about they put $100 bet on going the new square in Old Town that's got the ping pong tables.
Uh-huh.
He bet him $100 that he would whoop his ass at ping pong after work. So they went over there.
Where they have the vending machine with the ping pong balls in it,
Yeah,
but you had to bring your own paddles.
I guess.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Oh, is that how it works? I haven't been able to do it. I'm not the average ping ponger, so I don't know.
Us pros call it table tennis, but we can call it ping pong for you.
Forrest Gump.
We can call it ping pong for you guys, or whatever you want to call it.
All right. Anyways, yeah, they did stupid shit like that. Just talking shit about how he whoop his ass at ping pong after work and putting $100 bet on shit. I'm like, that's way too much money.
Now I went over there. Because I park on that side sometimes when I go to the brewery,
Yeah.
just because it's convenient
Yeah,
instead of
less
driving around
traffic over
finding
there.
parking spots.
Yeah. I can get you a little exercise while you're walking.
Yeah, and I need that exercise. But they have foosball tables over there too, which they're terrible.
In the grassy knoll area?
So the foosball tables, I think the ping pong tables are concrete, correct?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Like prison ping pong?
Yeah.
They don't want people to walk off with them.
Well, but
Burleson's that bad, you know.
Those apartment complexes.
I mean, you have to buy your balls out of a vending machine.
That's what she said.
But the foosball tables were all like warped from the weather, so impossible to play foosball on.
Or does it just make
Or
that
just
much more
extreme
challenging?
foosball. Maybe that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
Like
Is foosball the thing with the little football players?
Yeah. And
they're more like soccer players, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. A football is what I meant to
Football.
say.
They don't throw it with their hands. They kick it with their little feet.
They spin them where
They
you.
kick it with their foot, actually, because they
yeah.
just have one.
I will challenge anybody listening to this podcast right now to a game of foosball, and I bet I beat your ass.
Probably. I used to play all the time.
I mean, considering that would be the first game I've ever would have played,
Where
probably
did-
you would beat me.
Where did that foosball table go? Who has it?
I think it's gone now.
What?
Yeah.
Jerry got rid of it?
So
That bastard.
no, I don't think I had it last.
You did?
It was
I thought
it was in the garage for a long time.
I thought it was in Jerry's, in his kitchen, dining room. Remember?
Oh yeah, it was in the dining room. So
You
it went,
just-
it went
Until-
from my garage to his dining
Until he
room.
got an actual lady, and she said no.
And Brenda's like, get that shit out of here, Ashley. I will whip your ass.
Like the
We can play
audacity.
anytime you want to. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
Then
could just put like a piece of glass like this on top, and it
The
just been
foosball table and the
Well-
camping gear or the plate setting they're together somewhere.
no. So we ended up taking it to an AA run shop,
Oh,
and then we kind of just forgot about it there.
oh damn!
I think it was time to retire it.
Where did it come
All,
from?
all the players at one time?
Yeah,
Trust
Did
me.
you have a ceremony?
A lot of them had been retired previously. Like they were not the original cast. They were not the original team.
You should have left it with holes on it. Just one-on-one football.
Because at one point there were 2 tables.
okay,
I had one and Jerry had one.
okay.
And then when Jerry, I mean, you were
Not even
young.
old enough to see over the table.
Yeah, probably not. When Jerry lived close to where Linda lives, do you remember that house? Probably not. I doubt you ever even knew he lived out there.
Was that the brand new one they built?
Yeah, so maybe you did know.
I remember going to like an open house thing or something.
Like
That
right
was
after
it.
Drew was born.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the last one and only time I was there.
So he had his table there. I had my table. When I got mine when I was in high school, and we used to play at my parents' house. I don't remember. I think Jerry might have got his when he moved into that house, or maybe in his apartment before that.
I do remember it being at your parents' house.
Yeah, we had that at my parents' house. Remember Scotty's tooth once fell off in it?
No,
It was hilarious.
like
Was
fake
Scotty
teeth?
one of the little
Yeah.
players on the board, or was it like a real
It
person?
was a real person.
Ooh.
Eli's cousin,
Oh, Quinones.
Quinones. Yeah, cousin Scotty. His tooth fell out while we were playing. He's like, oh my god.
That's
It was so funny.
intense
What was
foosball.
happening that his tooth fell out?
It's intense foosball.
Don't you
Like,
use your hands for foosball? Was he?
you've seen us play, right?
I know.
We're aggressive.
It gets pretty bad. That's why the players are
Definitely.
retired.
That's why they got replaced.
Somebody definitely should have had a red card, or a yellow card.
Yeah.
Where's the card?
So then Jerry ended up putting his in storage.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he lost the storage thing or something happened, but
Ended up on Storage Wars.
probably. But somehow he lost the table, but he kept all his little his spare men
Okay.
Weird.
and all the stuff for because they're in a bag. Because you kind of break it down when you move it and take it places.
Oh, but I still would have put those.
So basically, his
Items.
bench players.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got his bench players, which made my table last a lot longer
Right.
because then we could bring him in as the other ones got tired and worn out. So we always had the replacement one. But one of my bearings was bad. So you always had to keep silicone on it. Otherwise, it would start scraping and rubbing and make a weird noise. And you could hear like scraping the chrome off the rods.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But eventually, that table was in my garage, ended up at Jerry's in his kitchen as his table, then to A.A. Ron's, and it might still be there. I don't know.
Huh.
It's at his shop. So if it's there, it smells like fertilizer now.
I love the smell of fertilizer.
Shit.
I was gonna say, are we talking
Well,
about the
not
same
that
kind?
type of fertilizer.
What kind of? What other type is there? Compost?
Like the
That would be
4010?
that would be the fertilizer that smells like shit. Right?
Oh well, I think fertilizer is shit.
Right. But not like
Not, you know, the
pellets.
stuff you buy in a bag. Yeah, I know what he's
stuff
talking about.
Buying them.
Yeah.
And you like that smell?
No, not really.
Or it's just a friendly smell?
It's
Is it kind
Yeah,
of like a
it's
you like
kinda
like
strong.
the gasoline smell?
right. Yep. Kind of pretty much. Yeah.
See,
I didn't finish reviewing this beer. It sucks.
Yeah. I'm not.
I don't like it, but I'm still going to
but
finish
you're
it.
I
still
can-
drinking it.
It's tolerant. It's tolerant.
Yeah.
It's not like that last one where like no, fuck no, not. It doesn't mess up your palate as much.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all got pallets over here.
Mm.
Damn.
Don't you see the banana in the middle? So you have to cleanse it per beer and per jerky.
Y'all need.
She's
to-
actually looking for the banana. Did you see that? She's like, what?
banana.
I'm like, I don't see a banana. I heard about a charcuterie board, but
All right. So Ashley is now sponsored in her challenge against me at foosball.
Ooh.
So now I need a sponsor. And how much we playing for here? If it's the right amount of money, I'll sponsor
did
myself.
someone just hear the story? Like you're a professional.
I think Glenn.
Apparently, she thinks she can.
Take
me
might
down.
sponsor you.
Glenn ain't got no fucking money. That goddamn orphan.
He might.
He ain't got any parents, let alone a job.
He's got us. He doesn't need parents. He has us.
That's true.
He
That
just
doesn't
chills
help
out
his
here.
financial
Y'all are his parents.
issues.
That's true. He needs to start pulling his weight around here.
This beer gets worse the more I drink it.
That's how it normally happens. You get
Do
down at
they
the
know
bottom.
that y'all like? Do they ever know that y'all do this?
I don't think so.
I told him about it.
Because it's expensive, probably, to buy these to just taste them and not like them. Or do we have to drink them?
You don't have to drink it.
I mean, I don't want to waste a beer.
I'm going to drink it because I'm not a pussy.
Well,
She's
challenge
been calling me a
accepted.
vagina all day. All right.
Why?
God
I
bless.
thought that was pretty funny.
Get me on the right page.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a dick.
Be nice.
Exactly.
That's the SNL motto.
I know. Those are the rules.
Those are the rules. Those are the rules of the studio.
All right. So there's money down on Ashley that she's going to win.
And she's
You know
not.
what? I'll put money down that you're going to win.
Okay. And I'm going to play by official rules, and she can play however she wants to. She can play. She can spin.
I feel like this is going to be a good challenge. I feel like the both
Okay.
of you are very.
I felt like if the Burleson Star was still a thing, we could advertise.
I think you should call
I
her.
feel like you're a
let's
sports athlete in foosball.
let's
You're
call
both
her
sports,
and
sports athletes.
Are you bringing
our
any of your foosball men out of retirement for this game?
I don't
we
think
gotta
so.
find a table, and it can't be that broke ass. We'll see if she knows where we can find a table. He's a sports athlete.
There we go.
Exactly. That's what I was going for.
I mean, we can go. There's tables at different bars and stuff. We can find one.
Well, you don't want to go to the one in the grassy knoll, so the town can rally around y'all.
We could try.
If they've updated that,
Well, and you have to kick the 8-year-olds off, but who cares? They're 8.
No, I'd fucking just play him on the table.
This is Ashley.
You're on this SNL podcast. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm doing good. I had no idea you were going to call it. So weird.
Why are you patronizing me? All right, let's
No.
talk. Let's talk about this foosball game we're gonna make happen.
Okay.
What's your experience?
I play every weekend.
what?
Um,
Do you have
what
your
mean
own
what?
table?
Do you have the missing
No.
table?
Where do you play?
I'm kidding. I don't play every weekend.
Oh man, I was excited. I thought you had a spot.
I'm sorry. No, I don't play every weekend, but I used to play when I was younger. And listen, I just have a lot of confidence in myself, really.
Did you used to play with us when we were at Walters and Aunt Jerry's?
Yeah.
With
Mhm.
that table was shit. If that's the last.
Yeah, it was. But we used to have one too, though. I used to have one like at my house whenever I was younger.
All right, when you play, do you spin?
Do I spin?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Do shit shot counts? Do shit shots count?
That was very
Well,
confusing.
define what a shit shot is.
A shot that you just swing and it just goes in. Like the way I play, you can't score from the 5-man. 5-man is strictly for passing. You score from the back 2 lines and the front 2 lines.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, that's how.
I agree. I agree with those terms.
And then, let's say I take a shot, I hit it off the wall, it goes all the way back into your goal to where it could be your point, but we call that a shit shot and we don't count those.
Oh, okay. Well, I call that a lucky shot. But
Okay.
Either way,
And
She calls that a point.
I call that point.
and
Or
always
goal.
we've always played courtesy to where if you're playing one-on-one, when you pass the ball, you wait till your opponent gets their hand set before you start shooting.
Wait, shouldn't your hands
I feel
already
like-
be set?
You have four
These
sticks.
These are like really courteous rules.
But
Like,
this is what I'm saying.
those
This is how I will play. You don't have to play by those rules, but I'm playing by these rules.
Okay, so I feel like I have an advantage, so I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, you take your advantage, and then Elena's gonna back you. I'm sorry, Tejano Oki's gonna back you, and Dusto's gonna back me. How much you want to play for? It's their money, so
I was gonna say both money coming from the same household,
From the
true.
same pocket.
That's true.
It's
yeah.
lose-lose?
Money from the same household.
whether you win or not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask the sponsors how much they wanna bet.
I got a 20.
it sounds like they're sponsoring us, and whoever wins just gets the money. I like this game. I like how this is playing out.
Right.
I need
Yeah,
to
no,
understand
like it as
sponsor
well.
better. I hear y'all throw that word around a lot for things.
Well,
Well, so far we've got no money out of our sponsors.
yeah, so far it's sponsor's a very loose term around here. There's not very many rules.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
All right, Ash. I think we should set up, make it happen, and then Dustin and
So-
Elena can do play-by-play.
Do you have a foosball table readily available that you know of?
A true hoarder
No.
would, but
No.
go ahead.
Damn.
We'll find one.
I do not. But I do agree that the ones in the Burleson little square are shit now because they're all messed up from the weather. But
She can't
Well,
have
I'll,
nice things.
I'll,
I mean-
I'll let the mayor know.
yeah, let them know. And then I think we just need to find
To
we just
him.
need to find
A
someone to
scathing
have-
letter.
All right, I'll find a place and we'll make it happen. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. We'll do it live.
Yeah,
We'll do a
we'll-
live Twitch stream.
We'll do it live Twitch, and then y'all can do play-by-play.
There you go.
You can interviews between shots, between
I
plays.
would love to listen to that.
Have a halftime. All right. Halftime.
Do you want to play to 5 or to 10?
Just little stick cheerleaders.
I say 10. I say 10.
Okay. And then do you prefer the table with the 3 goalies or the 1 goalie?
With the one goalie.
Okay. I'm down for that. The Tornado tables have 3 goalies. And that's the most
I guess it wouldn't really matter, but I mean,
I guess y'all are really going to be at the mercy of whatever table y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Exactly. We
yeah,
don't
I was
Tornado-
gonna say, like,
Another bar, guys. This one
table
has
is
3 goalies.
fine.
We're looking for one.
We'll bring a
Is it-
screwdriver.
the Tornado tables have 3 goalies,
Fast
but
Freddy's has on Crowley Road has foosball tables.
yeah, those are the most popular ones you see at bars and stuff, are the Tornadoes, and they have 3 goalies in the back. No ramps on the corners like ours did.
So we're gonna have to bring a screwdriver.
Well, we can't
Put some
install
people on the
ramps.
bench. Oh.
You just do some remodeling.
I'll just call Double A Ron and see if he still has that table.
And then we're gonna go pick it up. It's
We're
gonna
gonna-
be the new studio table.
We can just no.
I'm running out of room.
We'll leave it there unless you want
Yeah.
it. We'll leave it there and just go play there.
Y'all are going to be sitting in the truck eventually
And
doing
then we're all
a
gonna
podcast.
pass out from fertilizer.
I mean, it's always a possibility. Just don't smoke in there.
I didn't say that. I just meant the smell. But anyways.
No, I meant don't smoke because it might blow up.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right, Ash.
That's true.
We'll work it out and figure it all. We'll make it
Have
happen.
your people talk to our people, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my agent call your agent.
All right.
I think she's going to be here later. We'll just
Just let
make
us
sure
know.
that they see each
Yeah, Dustin's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
agent for this one. So
When she
My
gets home.
sponsor will contact your sponsor, and we will set up a time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right, bye, Ash.
All right. Okay. See ya.
I'm very excited about this.
Uh,
Sorry, it might be the first SNL event.
This
Are you?
is how you make money. I was wondering. I was like, you're holding it like a coffee mug.
It's kind of my favorite new.
You should charge money to come see it, and then that's how you make your money. You can make like, I don't know, $5 to $7 if you
Total?
charge one person $5 or $7.
Like, I'll put the money in the tip jar to get it started, and that's what we'll make.
Exactly. We're gonna split this up, guys.
Oh man.
I'm
I'm
trying
kind
to
of
think.
excited too.
Trying to think what bars here in Burleson have the foosball table. I don't think Spice Rack might.
Google bitches. No. it
Oh
doesn't.
no, they
Pool
have
tables.
a shuffleboard and they have pool tables.
Damn, I thought they recently added it. Maybe that was a different place.
They used to have goldfish racing. I have won that.
Hold on, tell me more about goldfish racing.
So goldfish racing is a big long, I don't know, things that hold water, and it's like a big long table, but it's gutted and it has 2 lanes for the goldfish,
Like actual fish.
like actual fish.
Oh.
Like
And
when you say
so-
long, how long?
Actually, I'm gonna look up my trophy because it's on Facebook.
Okay.
So yeah, you have a team, one person on one end. I think they're probably 10 feet. Actually,
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I don't know how you've never seen this. So you know the long table that's in Spice Rack now, or it used to be, the big long. Oh God.
I don't go to Spice Rack very often. I could count.
The big long table in front of the stage.
Yes, but I don't think it's there anymore. I think now they're.
The majority of the time I've been there, I've been on the patio.
Oh, gotcha.
Only gone inside to go pee.
So,
I used the restroom, but I didn't just like go in and pee. I went to the restroom inside.
Well, either way, it wouldn't matter. But
True.
It
so
still
the
smells the same.
the big long table, it was probably about 10 feet. So you're here, and then your partner's at the other end, and they release the goldfish into the lane, and you have a straw, and you have to blow bubbles behind your goldfish to make your goldfish swim to the other
I
end.
think something's chasing it.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
because it's scared of the bubbles, I guess. And then your partner has to bring it back to you, and you go back and forth like this, and you just blow. You
This
just
little-
can't.
Oh, so
suck
it's
it.
Little
like a relay.
Yeah,
This poor
but
little
it's an
fish.
actual fish. It's an actual fish. I have a
It's running
trophy.
his ass off.
I have a trophy that sometimes they like turn around and go this way, and yeah. So sometimes you get like a dumb goldfish.
Is this?
I think all goldfish are dumb.
Is it sponsored by PETA?
You don't know. Maybe they're smart.
No.
What makes you think they're dumb?
They swim or they breathe their poop.
Well, that's not their fault. That's how Jesus Cristo made them.
Yeah, well. Of all the fish out there, I would say goldfish probably one of the dumbest ones.
Oh, really? See,
You don't think so?
I would think maybe catfish.
Really?
Nah, catfish are smart.
No.
Like people use goldfish as bait to catch catfish.
Well, and they use perch and they use worms.
Well, worm's not a
Worms
fish
are
though.
really dumb.
They have 2 brains, but worm's still not a fish.
That's true.
A worm has 2
I
brains.
don't fucking know. They have 2 heads, don't they?
Do they?
Does a worm have a face?
Nope.
I don't think that worms have 2 heads.
But you can cut them in half and they'll grow another one.
Yeah, but that's still not 2.
Okay, no. I wasn't.
Actually, I don't think that worms do that. I think that's salamanders.
Definitely worms.
Go get a worm right now. We need a worm.
Oh, I can probably dig
Okay.
one up.
Go get your cast iron skillet. Underneath it's probably worms
Have you
by
ever
now.
have you ever fished with a worm?
I know.
It's not
Oh
very
yes,
good,
I
right?
have fished with a worm, but I refuse to put the fish.
You
put
don't
the
hook
worm,
your own bait.
and I don't unhook my fish. Actually, I don't really care. You don't even have to put bait on mine. I'll just sit there and hold it in the water.
Yeah, that's the best way to fish.
Yeah.
To have a beer.
Technically, I am fishing. Other people are trying to catching. But
So yeah, I want to say if you cut a worm in half, both ends will live. But I know if you cut like a piece of worm off, the rest of the worm will for sure live.
no,
With
I
that
think
little
that's
piece alone.
that's the lizards with their tail.
No, they'll lose their tails. There's some lizards, some geckos that if you pull their tail off, they'll never grow back.
Mm.
But there's
They're
other
just
lizards
tailless.
like the
Can you
ones that
imagine the shame of being a tailless gecko? Like going home, like, fuck, they caught me. Just no tail,
But they
all ass hanging out
Hold on,
for
but
the
they-
rest of your life.
well, they didn't catch him because he lost his tail. They almost caught him.
It doesn't even bleed though, right? Like when you pull the tail off, like nothing squirts out. Like
I don't
Right.
know.
I have no clue.
I mean, they're
Nothing squirts
Are
out?
they cold blooded?
that's what I'm saying. Like it just
The word squirt is
yanks
gross,
off,
but
and then
The word squirt's gross.
yeah, the word
And-
squirt is gross.
Or it's squirt.
Say spray.
What?
Hold on.
So
what-
you take when the tail comes off and there's no spray.
See, it sounds so much more
That
professional.
sounds dumb.
Professional.
Like spray. Like I'm thinking like straight at you.
Why does
Squirt is
yeah? Why does squirt bother you so much?
I don't know. Squirt bothers me more than.
moist?
Yep,
But does that bother you as well?
100%. On a
Really?
scale of 1 to 7 or 3 to 7 or whatever the numbers are.
7 to 1. Yeah.
7 to 1.
I'm about to go take a squirt.
Is that why you hate it so much?
Ew. Yeah. Because you just fill in the blanks. You don't know what that really means. That's the problem.
I mean, squirt can mean a lot of different things.
I feel like most of the things it means is like a good thing.
That's what I'm saying.
No?
I don't know.
Squirt.
Unless you're talking like a little kid, like, hey, squirt.
What?
You know, like a little kid.
Whoa, was there a drink called squirt that was very similar to like 7-Up?
I think there's still
Lemon
a
lime,
factory.
lemon lime squirt?
I think it was the people that didn't own cast iron skillets
I know.
drink squirt.
Yeah, I know what you're getting for your birthday. 420 squirts?
Big old gallon of squirt.
I mean, I hope.
Whoa.
So it's okay in that context.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Hoyt.
Our Englishman Hoyt.
Yeah, I never saw him again.
Never saw him.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that there is a person that exists out there that probably tells this story completely different.
Talk about Troy being this guy talking. He thought I was had an English accent. Talking the entire time like that.
Yeah.
Then there's this other girl who I saw her hitting on this. Well, that was a different bar, but saw her hitting on this guy's wife or this girl's husband.
Yeah, which I wasn't.
And she chopped her in the throat.
I'm not a public hitter on her.
So?
Randoms.
But
I'm almost done with this too.
Yeah, I just got a little squirt left.
y'all have another can to drink.
Why is there another can?
Nope. That can is
That is not
It's
open
not a
yet.
coaster.
I noticed that.
The beef jerky is not a
It's
coaster.
not a coaster.
I'm gonna come back and the beef jerky is still gonna be sitting right there.
Well, yeah, so we can look at it.
What if you put something
If
on
we
the
eat it,
table
then
like
we're
a
not gonna be
shadow
able
box
to-
so you could put your thing you could put your coins in?
Or just tape them to underneath the table.
Are we under attack?
What happened?
I don't know. Was I the one that heard that?
Something popped.
No, it was I feel like it was a vehicle that drove by.
No.
No.
Something fell over in the back of the studio truck.
So do you know what Dustin does for a living?
He gets his haircut.
Ooh.
He gets his wig whipped, first of all.
Wig whipped.
So he's a door guy.
Okay.
You know what that means?
He installs doors.
You're so smart.
Correct.
I know.
So a recent project he's been on has been at the old high school that he calls Kerr. He calls it the old Kerr.
That's the old yeah. Okay, wait. Okay,
It's
yeah.
the old Kerr now.
Now it's the old Kerr. There's a new Kerr.
There's a new Kerr?
Yeah.
That's right off
it's a
Hidden Creek.
fancy
It's
new
that one off
Kerr.
Hidden Creek. It's all glass, which is the stupidest thing to do with the school, but whatever.
So is I used to be a substitute teacher for BISD.
Oh, they let you do that? Did they do
Bar?
the background check?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Sucks to be them. Yeah, I taught no one anything. Well, I taught them lots of things, but
Nothing that were
nothing
there
on
to
the
get learned.
nothing on the
You
academic.
took squirt out of their vocabulary.
Yeah, I was
We
like,
get it.
anybody that says that, I'm
Spelling
killed.
bee-
I'm
spelling
throat
bee day.
punching you, and yeah.
You're like, day one, first of all, anybody that's in 11th grade when you sign up for driver's ed, just so you know,
You're a junior.
don't be like me. You're not a junior. You're just a normal person.
That's the title of my book.
So the first thing she does is go through roll to see if there's any juniors, and then ask if they're actually a junior.
Yeah, I'm like, another girl junior.
Like that's your goal as a substitute teacher. You want to do driver's ed until you get one more person to say they were a junior.
There has to be another person that says
No,
that.
I doubt it.
I really doubt it.
I highly doubt
That
it.
is so remarkable because I feel like I'm a smart person.
I don't disagree about how many juniors were in that class with you.
I think
All of them?
us.
Okay.
I know for sure there was me and Eli.
But you're the only one that documented it.
And Book It with Big Ben said he
And-
was in there.
Book It with Big Ben was in
said-
there.
He
there.
wasn't in there.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No, Book It with
I was
Big
thinking
Ben.
driver's ed class is what he said.
But he's lying. He
He
wasn't.
probably was.
No.
Book
You
It
can't
with
trust anything.
Book It with Big Ben was probably in Joshua's.
Yeah.
Joshua.
Joshua.
Better educational system than Burleson right now. So he's been taking doors out of the old Kerr. The old high school?
And putting them in your garage? Or-
No.
No.
You don't want these crusty ass doors that have been there for
Like, imagine when we went to school
50
there.
years.
They're still there?
Well, he's taking them out now.
Hold on. Do I have.
Do
did
kids still
did
go
I save
there?
the picture? It's called Burleson Higher Education now.
What is that? Wasn't it like
Does
the.
Michelle Pfeiffer teach there?
I don't know.
And,
Hold on.
like Dangerous Minds?
Okay, I was like, that's not the name of the movie. What's the name of the movie?
No, Dangerous Minds. Coolio. Did he die?
I don't think so. Why are you trying to.
That's what I heard.
Coolio, I think he did die.
think
Just
he
as soon
died.
as I Google bitches.
Like, just now?
I just really
No,
say that. Just
few
now.
weeks
He
ago.
just now died.
Like a few weeks ago. Breaking news on the Simpson Leon podcast. Coolio is no longer with us.
Yeah. I don't know how he only had 3 dreads his entire life.
I
But
don't think.
No, he died of cardiac arrest.
Oh, shit. That means
Y'all
drugs.
killed Coolio.
Drugs.
You assholes.
rude.
He was only 59 and y'all killed him. Rest in peace, Coolio. Rest in peace.
Damn, he was only 30 years older than me.
Okay,
What are you
well,
looking for?
I'm looking for the picture of that old ass door. I do have a picture of the gym. You remember this gym?
So,
I used to sweep this gym.
Oh, you did?
no, that's not the pit.
It needs to be.
No,
No,
I
that's not
know.
the pit.
This is the girls' gym because do you think that girls were allowed to play in the big gym?
Oh, y'all didn't get to play in the pit?
No. Actually, there was one game a season where we got to play in the pit. We thought we were so cool. Basketball.
Like, no,
Does it
but
still
y'all
look
didn't
the
play.
same
Yeah.
as it did back then?
Yeah.
So, what does the pit look like?
I
The
haven't been
pit
in
is
the pit.
the pit is down.
Well, I know, but I was meaning like now. What's it look like
I-
now?
I-
Since
I think it's
he's been there.
still-
We haven't been in that building. I need to ask. There's like a new admin area right there on the corner. I don't know what was there before, but they've kind of remodeled that. The superintendent on this job, he's been there for 6 weeks. He's like, it's just bullshit. They fought everything from.
So you're just taking the doors out?
No, they remodeled the whole area.
Wait, are kids in school right now?
Yes,
In that school?
a little bit in other buildings. You know, there's like 4 or 5 buildings at that place.
True.
This is where the library is at. You remember that part? You go up and down ramps over there. There's a library. It's the part that's kind of.
Kerr was the one
So
school.
if
I
you're
never-
coming out the back door, Fast Taco. It's a
That's a long way away.
area.
No.
Right from the back.
Not
Okay.
really.
Like Fast
But it's-
Taco went straight back into
Yeah,
the.
So
okay.
you're facing
I
that
know
direction.
the high school.
It's to the left. So the cafeteria comes out, or the cafeteria comes out to
Has the awnings
all
on
that.
it. Yeah.
All
that's
that
like
is
the
being
parking-
remodeled.
Huh.
And it kind of like horseshoes around, and there's the library, and then there's that one part where people used to smoke. I guess back in the day. Like
Remember the
courtyard-
smoking area?
The courtyard.
I was a non-smoker.
Well,
Okay, but-
it wasn't a smoking section when we were there.
The bathrooms were the smoking section
Yeah.
when we were there.
But before, like, was it outside the cafeteria?
A little bit, yeah. There's a courtyard in the middle of all
Yeah.
that. Like there's.
You don't
where the
remember that at
workroom
all?
was at.
I don't know if I ever remember this.
Did y'all call it the mall? When you-
Yeah, the mall where
Yeah.
all the lockers
right
were.
before the mall.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
So it's like
Same
horseshoe
thing.
It's a little
area,
courtyard.
Yep.
and then there's a courtyard in the middle of that. Like
Uh-huh.
there was a nurses station over there. You know, in school. I don't know.
I only went there a couple of years.
Wait, how much younger are you than us?
10 years.
Oh man,
He's young.
yeah.
Graduated in 2010, baby. 2010.
You just hurt my heart. 2010.
10 years ago. Come on. Oh, well,
He's
wait.
12, but
More
yeah.
than that. 12
Yeah.
years ago.
You weren't doing math in school.
Okay.
So Dustin's been sending me like Snapchats.
Yeah.
If you want to take a tour, there's nobody there. There's just the painters and us right now.
Another way to make money
Maybe.
for the Sims and Leon podcast.
Oh yeah.
Tours of the
Still-
old the Kerr, the old Kerr.
Let's do a podcast from out there and just invite our old friends that went to high school there.
Can you imagine the acoustics in the pit?
Do you invite your friends that went
Been in the
to
pit.
Kerr? We'll invite our friends that went to high school.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
imagining the stands full of people.
Yeah. The ones that never left
On
Burleson.
pep rallies.
Uh,
We'd be on
Ones that are still there.
like we could be,
2010 wasn't that long ago.
we could be on the stage.
Oh man, where Kelly Clarkson once was.
I don't think she was.
did she go to school
Yeah,
there?
she was. She was a year younger than I was.
She was a year younger than I was.
Which would have been.
She would put her there at her freshman year, which I don't think.
Oh no, because we, Brandy and I, were the first graduating class out of the new BHS.
Yeah. Are you bragging? I mean, is that
Yeah.
some kind of weird brag?
100%.
It's a funny brag.
I put that on every resume.
Hey, can you beer me?
Yeah.
To my last squirt.
Give me a beer.
What do
I
you-
will.
My favorite little thing is, oh, okay.
That's pretty
That's
great.
everyone's favorite except Elena's.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Why? It's famous. This whole time
It's
I thought
funny
you were...
because she says that actually more than what you think, but she doesn't say it
Oh,
in
no,
that
I've
way.
heard it.
Like she's super, like
Yeah.
that one was, I don't remember what we were talking about, but she was extra excited.
She was okay in it.
Yeah, for sure. Can you get this blue beer out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost finished it.
No, what was great about her saying at that time is like it was out of context the way she said it compared to the conversation.
It was like way emphasized.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been. Gotcha.
But like me and Dustin noticed it right away. Like
Yeah.
both of us like, oh,
Well,
Mark
because there's
that.
been a couple of podcasts where I've heard her say it, but it was always like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
that's a very happy aggressive one.
Oh, okay.
It's the like
Emphasize on the, oh!
it's the most used button we have on this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't
Because
think
it fits in with everything.
yeah. The rest of them for me just finding stuff that Steve and Dustin said I think is funny.
Yeah, he never put himself in there.
I don't-
Sports,
but nothing I-
athlete's pretty funny.
Don't be a dick. Nothing I say is quality like what y'all do. God, we're idiots. See, like that's not great.
It's not
But
great, but,
it is the way you say it, though.
I don't know. Your buttons are blue, though. Because, you get the blue balls.
That was not me.
Oh. It's, not
Okay, it
you.
basically is though.
It's just not you saying it.
Are y'all just guessing when y'all push it, or are they labeled?
Well, he's
No,
supposed to
I
put
can
the
see
blue
the
ones.
labels.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to put the blue ones on.
They're also color coordinated. So like Dustin is all red.
Brought to you by
sports
Oh,
athlete.
actually, speaking of, I know you said weather like,
Yeah,
an hour and
it's
a
getting
half
a little
ago?
more chilly.
It's
You
been a
wanna
while.
move that heater
well,
in a little bit?
but it's supposedly supposed to have snow flurries on Friday.
Whoa, here?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But no, in places where it normally snows.
Oh,
No, here.
oh.
So you know what that means. No school. Just in case.
Oh, okay.
Are they already talking about canceling school? Like for real?
There's no way.
No, it just said I just
no
saw
fucking way.
I just saw on Facebook where it said snow flurries. Da, 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 da.
shit.
You know what happens every time?
We better go buy
Walmart-
toilet paper.
Walmart will be empty.
That's what I'm saying. We better go
Yeah.
get toilet paper. I know Elena stopped at the neighborhood market to get some chili mix, and she said she got the last one on the shelf.
Of
the chili mix.
Because of snow flurries.
And this was Monday.
If you need chili, I have chili.
Oh, I've had plenty of chili.
Okay, I cooked a bunch and
Oh, my rear end is about maxed out on the chili.
so I did an experiment with mine this time.
Oh yeah,
Normally I like to make it really spicy.
right.
So I made it somewhat spicy, not like super spicy. So it'll make your nose run a little bit, but it's not gonna burn.
Yeah.
But I also cooked whole jalapenos, whole serranos, and whole serrano chili peppers
Okay.
How'd you cook them?
in with the chili.
Oh, just
So they were cooking, they're boiling with the chili, but they didn't break open,
Mhm.
So then when I separated them into my different Tupperwares,
Uh huh.
I had one that had the jalapeno, one that had the serrano, one that had the serrano chili.
Mm-hmm.
So that way when I go in there, mix it up, break it open, makes that one a little bit spicier.
And it's
Next one's a
gonna
little bit more spicier.
hotter the longer it sits there.
Yeah. So I can adjust my heat as I go. So I go from mild to fuck over
Okay.
the 4 days.
Okay.
It's been a good experiment so far.
Is that right? Is
Just
that
depending on how cold it is.
I was very nice today and did not eat chili.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat a sandwich and soup instead of chili today since we're doing a podcast.
And
I was like,
we thank you.
we might have the door closed. I don't know.
No, Ricky was all about closing the door today. As
Yeah,
soon as he
it's
got
cold
here.
outside.
We never get this kind of weather.
It's true. My feet are a little cold right now, but it's
Well,
all right.
pull the heater closer.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I like it when it's hot outside.
You do?
I love it when it's hot. You don't?
No. I don't even want to sit by a window when it's hot outside.
I
mean,
feel
I don't wanna
that's a
sit by a
false
window.
statement.
I've
You don't like it when
literally,
it's hot outside.
I've literally had.
I do like it when it's hot outside. I
Really?
prefer hot over cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I feel like you can put on more clothes when you're cold, but
I understand that argument, and the only thing I can say against it is when you're cold,
you're cold like to the bone.
you're cold, and it takes so long to warm up. When you're hot and you instantly go inside somewhere that's cool, you get instant relief.
Yeah.
There's no instant relief of being cold and going somewhere warm. You're still shivering.
I don't know about
You got to
that.
build up to it.
As
I
long
think you're
as
sweating
my
your ass off. I think you got to take 15 showers a day, in my opinion.
Oof. Yeah.
Well, you just take too many showers.
No.
No, I take a ton of showers.
15 showers a day? How do you wipe your ass?
I refuse to get in that conversation because I am a lady.
Oh, you should have heard last week's.
We don't even do that.
It's
Thank
not
you
that time
very
of the month.
much.
It's not that time of the month.
100%.
Also, I am plenty. As long as my feet aren't cold, I'm warm.
Okay, I can see that.
If my feet get cold, over with. But I also can't sleep in socks.
Really?
Do you
Yeah,
sleep
I
in
can't-
socks?
I can't sleep in socks.
Oh,
Lana can.
anyone who can.
Really? Does you keep them
normally
on?
One ends up off.
Yeah.
It's
One
only
sock.
one.
Exactly.
It's only one.
One sock, and it's the leg that's not out of the covers.
Okay.
See?
Interesting.
Yeah, it keeps the body
I'm not-
temperature
yeah,
regulated.
I don't-
They didn't teach all that in school.
In driver's ed
And driver's ed, but you had to be in a very elite
No, I didn't
driver's
even
ed.
learn math.
with all the juniors.
Oh, I'll be dead, and y'all are gonna be like marks allotting on my.
Oh
grave
hell yeah! No, it's not just gonna be Mark slide. It's
No, we're gonna replace that fucking
We're gonna have a
headstone.
Dremel out there, and we're gonna be etching it in.
Oh, good. So actually, just gonna be Dustin. We're all gonna be dead
Yeah,
10
we're-
years before him.
Oh, okay, I'll be duly noted. All right. I
I'll
will
be sitting here like
in charge of the
"Shit, I have a
junior.
lot of stuff to do.
You gotta put that Sharpie on there, make sure nobody washes it off. Go check it every day.
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
Uh,
So what else? What else did you want to talk about while you were here,
I don't know.
or did you just want to hang out?
Just hang out, really.
Okay,
man,
What do y'all do when you have to pee?
just go pee.
just go.
Do you need to go pee?
Yeah.
Studio bathroom, straight in to the left.
Okay. I'm not taking those off.
You're not gonna take the headphones in there with you?
You should have seen Ricky last week. he got up from his spot, trying to walk around the table. The funny thing was is that
When I noticed it,
your feet kept moving, and your head went back like.
I think we need to rig up a speaker or a monitor in the studio bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's some extra work.
Is it? I don't think it'd be that bad.
Okay,
Just think about it. We should get a plug-in,
just a speaker.
just for a speaker,
Okay,
and just have a small speaker run out there. You know, mount it on the ceiling. The cord just comes straight in here, drop down, plug it in. I don't know. It'd be pretty fun to where whenever someone goes to the restroom, you can still hear the show.
yeah, or they could just take their phone in and stream it from the Twitch.
Yeah, you can do that too, but
That's
it's
gonna
kind
be
of
delay.
like when you're inside there and people are talking out here, you can hear, but you can't hear. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Like you know
Hey,
that
did you
somebody's
You
talking.
think she's standing up when she's wiping her ass?
Did she go take a shit?
Maybe.
She probably did. That's what's taking so long.
Yeah.
Goddamn, taking shits on the podcast time. It's like she's at work. There's no Dustin, Mikey doing his thing. That was loud.
Mikey is on there somewhere. I don't know what color coat we decided on him, but he is there.
I think he's orange for pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
I thought that made the most sense for Mikey, right? Steve-O's purple because his microphone's purple.
Oh, that's true. He didn't even know that until a couple times ago. And
But he did, because when we first asked him if he wanted to be on the show
You're right.
permanently, he's like, do you want the same microphone that Dustin has, the black one, or do you want the purple one? He's like, purple one, bro. Why are you even asking?
That's
Like,
true.
All right, that makes sense. So yeah, he's purpled up. What is that one?
Now do a black guy.
Oh yeah, that's also one of my favorite ones. The two most used buttons are right here.
What is it?
Oh, okay.
That's the
Now
best
do a
one.
black guy.
I think that
Now
might
do
be
a
the
black
best
guy.
one. Although I got a new one of Dustin today.
Oh God.
Oh, what was it?
I don't have it on there. I mean, it's on the card. It's just not programmed in.
Damn.
Oh,
But we can.
I feel like it's
like
gonna
he
be
said
one
it today?
He said it during the girls episode.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I feel like we did talk. Okay, I can't stop staring at this thing that's on the concrete right by your driver's side door.
The little piece of wood?
No.
Oh.
Is that a piece of wood or is that a Slim Jim?
Oh, it could be a Slim Jim. I see the red and the yellow.
Pretty sure a Slim Jim fell out.
That's so
Is it
Ricky
a-
can find his way back to his car
I
later.
smell it.
He's like, oh, there's my car.
He's
I smell the beef jerky. Strategically placed by the door.
he's got Slim Jims falling in and out of his pocket everywhere he goes. He's that addicted to beef jerky. Oh God. Is this my new button?
Well, I put it. It's the very last thing on the episode. What happened? Oh, your headphones are on backwards.
No, they're not.
Are they?
Oh, they've been on backwards the whole time.
No. the
She just
cord's
now
on the
got them
left.
right.
The cord's on the left.
Yeah, she had them backwards before.
Oh, she did.
No, I didn't. I had the cord always up
Did you?
here. Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking crazy, so. Yeah, when that last week's podcast was insanity too.
Anyways, so now I've learned something, and I'm just
Did she
going
post it
to
today?
take that information.
It's been posted for a couple of days.
The girls?
Hold on, but don't forget.
Oh, she.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a dick.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Promise we're gonna get out there. I promise.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just listen to the end and you can hear the
out
final
here.
stinger. Love
I'm gonna
y'all.
bring my own soap, but I'm visiting.
Because Aliki's saying,
No.
I mean, Dustin's the one that should be asking to get this pulled off because don't leave him, Elena. He's never getting laid by anybody else now. So please stay with him. He's ruined.
I'm gonna put it in your butt.
Oh, whoa. How'd you say that?
Hi,
When
I'm
did-
Sam Slayton, CEO of Sante
when did I
Center
say
for-
that?
wait,
That did not even. Well, that was not part of the conversation at
No,
all.
it was not.
Just a
He just
broad
inserts
announcement.
stuff.
well, neither of those two were part of any conversation. Well, actually, the one you said was what Aliki said happened after we finished recording. Mm-hmm. And then we're just bullshitting back and forth. And she said that very excitingly to Elena. It was like, I got to put that at the end
Oh.
as a bonus thing. But earlier on in the episode, we were talking about, what was it? What would you rather know, how you're going to die or the day you're going to die?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So what would you rather know?
Probably the day.
Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about.
Because I still want to be like totally surprised.
Right, and so-
I feel like I'm just going to be buried in glitter.
So
That's how I hope I go.
my statement was my luck would be I would know the day I'm going to die, and right after I found out, something would happen to me, and I'd be paralyzed from the ears down. And now I realize I have to live like this till I'm 96. So then Elena said, I will feed you gummies every day until you die if that happens to you.
But can she feed you like what?
Well,
through a tube
that's what I said. It's like, well, got to get creative.
or through the ear?
You got to get creative because I'm paralyzed from the ears down, so I can't like chew it. And that's when Dustin said, I'll put it in your butt.
Oh,
Because he's a good friend.
Dustin's-
He's good family.
And now, look what he does.
also
He turns that shit on me
he's
and he makes the
paralyzed, so
button.
he can't.
Hold on. I think that's hilarious the way you said it.
Paralyzed, so he can't help you. So like, there's no help at all. So
That
it's a lot of excavating.
that conversation was it was very funny. Just I don't know about me getting aroused. I'm like I couldn't feel it. I don't know. It was stupid.
I don't
It
think
was
that
hilarious.
works that way though.
I wouldn't know.
Like everything from your ears down except for that.
I know I can't
That
feel
would be
it.
torture.
100%.
If you can't feel it, you can still use it.
But I can't feel it, so it doesn't matter.
Not to you. But I guess, I mean, like,
You're saying Dustin's going to try to take advantage of it? He's the one
no,
putting edibles in
put
my
things
ass.
in people's butts.
Wow, that's wrong.
It's just a little bit of
Hold
hazing
on.
for.
I think that one's hilarious. But you don't like it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
I think it's fine. It'll be funny.
I'm not going to. It's not a button.
Oh, okay.
It's not a button. But and the way you say it, I think it's more friendly than like.
More friendly.
Like,
Well,
it's
no,
not
so-
an actual, like, no one's like, oh, he's really. It's not like you.
Well, there was one that we used to have where it doesn't say "I love fucking Tony."
I heard that one. I mean, oh.
It's better than that one.
But actually,
true.
Dustin, as soon as you said it, I was like, you said that wrong in the wrong company.
In the wrong company.
That's what most people would have been
true.
like, we know what he means. He
Yeah,
just
you've been
means-
hanging out
Oh, we
around
all-
this crowd enough to know that
Yeah.
saying
Things that
one
you
thing,
say
yeah.
can and will be held against you.
And
Yep.
that's the best way for it to be.
Lindsey Stanley Jr. for the rest of my life. 15 years old.
Oh, it's probably the longest running.
That's a long running.
Yeah. Until Eli dies and stops passing it on to his
No,
children.
It'll
No.
never be. It'll never stop being passed
But
along to anybody.
even
Sure.
whenever anybody brings you up, it's still the
Lindsey
junior's
Stanley?
always on it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
junior's always.
I don't hate it. I mean, I don't love the stanky.
Well, we'll see if that catches on.
Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't.
I think it should.
No.
Lindsey Stanky Jr.
No. Then you don't want to be. That sounds like someone that people pick on. You know what happens when you pick on me?
What? Just get
Throat punch.
Yeah, throat chop.
Okay. Well, she's
Spinny
on the
chair,
She's on the
throat
spinny
punch.
chair. Good thing we did a low table, not the high one.
Yeah. Good thing for
She could
y'all.
definitely
Yeah.
spin around.
Like, I'm afraid to go to the restroom. I'm going to go pee outside.
Oh, you go move that heater a little closer.
Okay. I'll do it now.
He's like, I know what I'm getting y'all next. Snuggies.
Oh,
I had a
That's what
snuggie
definitely
one.
on Snuggies.
Yeah.
Elena,
Simpson
she's
Leon.
always cold. Huh?
Do you want to shut the door?
No, because Elena's about to be here. We'll let her at least walk in first. Oh, yeah. That's great content.
How's that sound?
What? Mark that.
Here, I got the mark. We don't even know what it does.
I know. I heard that. I heard that episode too. I've been listening to you on the mornings. I go to work
you
at
have?
5 a.m., 5:30, 5 a.m. And
What do you do? What do you
YouTube
want to
episodes.
say?
I am a facility manager for a plasmapheresis company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It's not.
No, it's not.
I mean,
You have a desk job or are you in the field?
no, I have a desk job.
Oh.
I mean, but I still, like this morning, I went and did receiving. So I kind of have to do whatever as the manager.
So you got like a plant or what?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. We do plasma donations,
Mm.
which you can actually make a lot of money doing.
Yeah.
But I'm at the Arlington facility.
Okay. So your drive's not terrible.
It's not terrible, especially at that time in the morning.
Yeah, that if you're not on
But if
35
I-
by 6,
Oh, you're screwed.
jacked.
Screwed. The other morning, the traffic was backed up for hours. I was like, God, where is traffic
Was
on
it that
Deuces?
18-wheeler accident?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like
An hour
right.
and a half. Really?
I mean, like, it must have happened maybe, I don't know,
Really?
7 minutes after I was passed.
Huh.
But yeah, people were calling in. I cut my people no slack.
It's like an hour and a half
Yeah.
that it took me to get from there, from getting on 35, it was backed up to Crowley Road to get to our office, which is right off 121. An hour and a half. Normally takes 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. It was that morning. And then coming home, there was another jackknifed 18-wheeler that had the highway
Yep.
shut down.
Right there on kind of right past
Right.
35 Bridge.
Yep.
Yep. I got both of them.
That was a bad day. It comes in threes, I'm telling you. If there's going to be one type of accident, it's going to be...
I know, and then I always feel really shitty whenever, but I always say a blessing when I drive by. I'm like, oh, bless their heart. But
That's your-
before, I had a whole nother blessing I was giving them.
What was your blessing before?
Fuck these people. They're
So you-
making me late to work.
Traffic on the Deuces.
Learn to drive.
the Funky Picnic.
Hey, yeah, those roadways right now, they're opening up, clearing up. We don't have any rain. It's looking
Snow
good.
flurries possible.
Snow flurries possible on Friday, so everybody stay at home. Don't get on the roads, please.
Get your bread. Get
Save
your
us.
eggs.
Yeah.
Don't get any chili. Atlanta got the last one.
Or no toilet paper either. I'm almost out. And we all know I need it.
I kind of feel like that's we all need. We all need it.
I think everybody needs toilet paper.
Yeah, they don't have to even advertise it.
What's your
People will
go-to
buy it
backup if
regardless.
you don't have toilet paper?
Nope, boys, we ain't going that direction.
You don't have to.
I'm almost out of paper.
First of all,
towels,
paper
dude.
towels and tissue,
Paper
like
towels are.
like nose tissue.
But I can't. You gotta watch that when you're got the septic system.
Yeah.
You really gotta watch what you use, or else you're just gonna have to shit outside like you did that one time.
Mhm.
Anyways, what about you, Glenn? What do you have to say about that? The microphone's not close enough. We can't pick up what he's saying.
He's saying he doesn't do it.
Yeah,
He probably doesn't poop.
but he looks like a stander.
Yeah, he does. That's what
Look at his posture.
I picture somebody standing up to wipe their ass looks like. Like his hands back there right now.
His hand is
Well-
back
Like
there.
he's got one hand on his hip and the other one's wiping.
At some point, you'd have to have a bend. I'm not doing
Isn't
this.
it
with
funny
y'all.
how he
I'm not?
just-
Y'all are not sucking me into this.
Isn't it funny how he just
conversation.
stands up on his own
For a while.
until he just gets done with us and he just falls over?
Who's blowing him up? Who keeps blowing him up?
The little compressor.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's got a machine.
Keeps him blowing. He has a machine that keeps
He's
him
got the-
blowing.
y'all both looked at me with guilty eyes though. Like I'm not telling her I blow him.
I've
No,
never
I'm trying to
put-
think
I
of.
never put my mouth on Glenn.
Mark that.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
That's a bad one.
I wouldn't even have thought about that. Thank you.
I'm gonna start saying mark that in my real life all the time. Not even when I'm around y'all.
I do say,
Mark that.
I say that in like all the time. I'll say that and people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, mark that. If I say something stupid or somebody else says something, I'll say it. But I've done that for years because that's been a ticket thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Where
I
they're
used to say
if someone
checks
says,
out.
oh, mark that. And that's what they're doing. They're marking down the time that it actually happened.
I'm going to start saying that just for all my HR crap at work with my employees. Oh, mark that. So it's going to work.
So HR, I know when I went to P, I started talking about what you do.
Yes.
So what is it?
Facility manager for a plasmapheresis company.
The plasma what?
Plasmapheresis. We do.
Does that involve blood work or like cutting and welding?
It's not cutting and welding. It's more blood. It's actually plasma. We collect plasma to make medical therapies for autoimmune deficiencies and disorders.
Fancy shit.
So what do you do?
I tell people what to do.
Oh,
What do you tell them to do?
And write them late slips for being late.
Late, yeah, when the traffic.
What?
Traffic on the juice.
So you
Fuck
no
you and
break
your
at
traffic.
all. No break at all.
Well, okay, listen, here's the thing. I would love to give people breaks, but when you have a staff of like 70 people,
Okay.
you're talking about so many different personalities.
Uh-huh.
So some people, if I'm like, okay, listen, if you have traffic or a flat tire, I understand. What do you think everyone is late with from there on out? Traffic or a flat tire. But you know what? Start that car up 1 minute after you get off work. It starts up fine every time. Never a flat tire in my parking lot. Never.
Okay.
So
So you're a hard ass for all the people that work the system, basically.
100%.
So
Well,
they're the
you
ones that-
what sucks is you have to be that because people work the system.
So
There are certain employees that I would be like, meh. And some of them, maybe I write it down, maybe I don't. I don't tell them. They don't know.
So you're just the Nazi,
Yeah.
the no Nazi.
So as soon as somebody says flat tire, you're like, you're fucking lying.
100%. 100%.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a flat tire?
I've also allowed the time for work to go get air in my tire. I have had a flat tire, but I haven't had a flat tire
Plus she leaves
6
at
times
5
a
o'clock in the morning.
year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have too many employees to have that. If I had a team of people that I could really like, and I get to know my staff, but I kind of make assumptions and fill in the gaps, but you can tell when someone's gonna be like, oh, I had a flat tire. Did you? Which one? Like, which tire?
Like what time?
Like, what?
Watch
is
out for
the donut
Glenn.
on?
Oh.
Oh, he didn't blow over.
He almost fell over.
Both of you, mark that, y'all's. Oh, it was in unison.
We both thought he was going to fall over.
For sure he was going to go, oh, shut that door. Shut the door.
That's not a button, too.
It is on the button. Shut the door. Oh, you know what?
Okay, so you don't let people tell you they have a flat tire. What do you tell people to do?
No, I mean, they can tell me that, but what is happening? Is that a fire alarm?
Dustin found his own new button.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What are you, related to the Jetsons? How'd you get that garage door down?
You're welcome.
I can tell Ricky loves that.
Are we still alarming?
It's just a special effect
Why does
that's
it
offered
beep?
on the Sims and Leon podcast.
Because it wants everybody to know that the door's about to shut.
Yeah, move out of the
It's
way. The door's about to shut.
Some Sally that got crushed by the garage door made a beeper now.
That's aggressive. It's like warning your people breaking into your house, like, now's the time to get out. Got it.
You better run out that door because it's about to close.
And there's still a button over there.
Yeah, there's still a
Like,
button.
you still hit that button to get out if you wanted to. But if you don't hit that button, that door's going to go all the way down.
I don't know that alarm screams emergency. Maybe it's altered because I'm not used to hearing things in the headphones, but it was more like I don't know, maybe an alarm clock.
With the flashing light, I thought it was the new light.
I've only
I
ever heard.
I thought he found a new feature on the new light. And now I'm kind of disappointed that he didn't.
Okay,
But now if we ever want that to happen, the garage door has to shut.
I'm gonna send y'all the Amazon link for these lights that I got. They're phenomenal.
Oh,
They're so cool.
definitely need that.
I'm gonna show
We're
you.
all about the lights. I'm
If
always looking
if
at
it glitters or lights up, I cannot say no.
That's true.
I have my entire house
Glitter,
right now.
not so much. I could care less about glitter.
Have you shown her what your new light does?
Oh,
Are we gonna have a light war?
I mean, what weapons did you bring?
I feel like it's in the title.
she
Lights.
brought jerky, koozies.
Yeah. What
Well,
else?
she-
What else do you want me to bring?
Yeah, but you said a light war.
She brought the man card.
Yeah. By definition, lights would be the only lightsaber. No.
Yeah, but
Lightsaber.
the only lights me and you brought are the ones on our phone and our cars.
True.
So I
Well,
think,
my lights are just not here. I didn't know I had to bring. I didn't know I had to be armed.
yeah, because I have patio lights that I can change colors and stuff, but they're still patio lights. So
Change colors. What do you?
okay, sorry, I said and stuff.
Oh,
you don't
and
know
stuff.
I don't want to give away my secrets.
They go off. They go on.
They also blink.
Okay.
They fade in and out.
We lost everything.
Oh,
So
shit.
this fucking thing.
God.
I hit it with my foot. My bad.
We're gonna hit it again.
Oh, red light came on.
It flickered.
Yeah, it's just a chat.
Yeah, nobody's talking to us anyways.
Nobody.
I think
Now what are you doing? Oh, changing all the light. So if you do the button to open the garage door,
It just automatically comes right straight.
it doesn't beep. They don't give you the warning for
I
that
didn't even
one.
know it beeped, to be honest. I just thought that the light flashed because I'm normally in the truck whenever I do it on the phone, so I don't hear it. I just see the light
Yeah.
blinking. I'm like, okay, it's gonna close.
I like the light blinking. That was cool.
yeah,
The whole flashing thing.
I concur.
Come on, buddy. Anyways, I'm waiting on the garage door light to turn off now. It's a little bright in here.
Do we need to flip that switch?
Is it red?
No. No, it is. This.
Wait, y'all only have 4 more. 5 more. Okay.
What are you counting?
Koozies. Because I was like, did I bring them?
I put one on each beer that I've drank.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Check. They're all here. Check.
Are you taking them all with you?
That's how you do a check. Check.
Check. Are you taking them all with you?
No, they're for y'all.
You're keeping some for yourself? No?
I keep one.
Just one?
I keep mine.
Oh, man. I mean, I was going to give one to Steve-O, but then he hung up on us. That was kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just put Glenn right here instead.
I brought you stickers.
You brought me stickers?
Yeah, do you want stickers?
Yes.
You want big ones or little ones?
Always big ones.
You-
Perfect. I have a cooler they're gonna go on.
Little ones, too. You're not going to put it on your car so everybody knows to listen to the Simpson Leon podcast?
Oh, I guess I could put it on my car. I haven't put anything ever on my car.
You don't have to.
Can you do that if you're leasing a car?
Oh, you're a leaser?
Yes.
Let's talk about your lease, because I've never talked to somebody that... never gone into details about leasing a car.
Okay, leasing for me works phenomenal because
Okay.
A, I cannot stand car trouble. And
Fair.
B, by the time nowadays that you pay your car off, what are you gonna have to do? Put a ton of money into it or turn right back around and buy a new car.
Yeah.
So the only thing is probably having to pay for the extra mileage if you do it. But like
how far do you drive on a daily basis?
from my apartment, which is behind HEB, maybe that's where I live. That's not where I live.
I'll edit that out.
No, you won't.
I know how those
He will
edits.
not.
I know how those edits go.
Actually, that's one of the few things I probably would edit out if you wanted me to.
Oh, and then to Arlington. So I don't know how many miles is it?
26-ish miles
Ish.
back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. And really, on the weekends, I just tool around Burleson. So
Tool around?
yeah.
Like,
You
where
know.
do you tool around to?
Home Goods, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. It's dangerous.
Oh, you see it?
What are we looking for?
You don't see it?
No.
See what?
It's flat.
What am I trying to see?
The stream. Anyways,
What if you change the scene?
I tried.
Let's see what happens over here.
Just damn.
Oh, am I supposed to be watching on my phone?
No.
That would be so distracting to me.
Tell me when you change to 1.
Oh, I changed.
I don't know. I know, but there's a delay.
No.
Oh, there it goes. No, the girls take over?
Yeah, I did that one. All right. We're good. Can't see it over here, but we're good.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Anyways.
I'm super excited about
But change it to the one with that camera. I think it's too dark for this one over here right now.
Don't remember which one. It's got to be that one. So,
All right, so you live behind HEB, you drive to Arlington. Where do you work? What's your job? What time do you roll out of bed every morning?
ooh.
Well, I usually leave the house by like 5:30, 5:40. So out of bed by 5.
Okay. What is the very first memory you can remember having that not that somebody's told you about?
So I have a memory in my head that I've never asked my dad about, and I really should. But I have a memory of coming home when I would have been between the ages of born and 8 because we lived in Crowley. My mom passed away at 8. So, yeah, I remember coming home to that house that we lived in and the entire house being ransacked. Like we had been robbed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why I've never asked my dad about it, but I have that memory.
Should we call him on the hotline?
Oh, my dad, might be a little, it's too late.
Oh.
7:30. But yeah, that's the first memory, or that's a memory.
It's one of your early memories.
Early memories.
I don't know. I can't think of what.
I think I've blocked a lot of my childhood out. I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Like, I think my earliest memory is sitting in the back of a Corvette.
Ooh.
But not one that my dad had owned, one that they were shopping for.
Oh.
Huh.
So, like, the first vet that he had was an 82. I was born in 81.
Yeah.
So we had that 82 Corvette, which was the last of the C3 model. And I distinctly remember me and my sisters sitting in the back, because there's no back seat in a Corvette.
Yeah.
But I distinctly remember me and my 2 sisters sitting in the back Corvette, and I'm figuring out if we'd fit back there, if it makes sense. Which
It didn't make sense, but
it did not make sense. But this is also early 80s, so
did they have car seats back then? They were just the little bar things?
there was no seat. We weren't sitting in
She's
seats.
just talking about in general, or was there car seats at all?
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no seats in the back of
I
that
don't-
Corvette, so putting a car seat back there would just be strapping us to something that can move around, you know?
I don't ever
To each other?
remember sitting in a car seat at all. Period.
I don't
remember it.
sitting in a car
Neither do I.
And,
I used to
and
ride.
yet, we survived.
That's right. I used to be in the front seat all the time with my dad.
But also, cars used to be a lot bigger. They made a lot sturdier.
Less people on the road.
Yeah.
Government wasn't involved.
Did they make it more sturdier, though?
I don't know.
I think they were heavier,
Yeah, well, maybe that's what I meant.
but I don't think that made them
But you could hit each other. Like, you could wreck. But also, I don't think people were
driving 90.
driving as fast. Exactly.
Yeah. I think that changed a lot, because, I mean, what do you remember?
Actually, the first memory I have about a car is me and Austin in my Uncle Herb's van that for some reason always had a bed in it. No seats, just a bed. Like a real hippie van.
Like shag carpet on the walls?
Yeah. I mean,
Curtains?
and it had like the slide door.
Yeah. Curtains?
Well, yeah.
Or mini blinds?
No, I think it was
Or some kind of blinds? Yeah.
I think it was curtains. But yeah, it's just, there was just a bed. So we'd like get in and like, get in. There's no car seats because it was just sheets and bed.
Get in.
Yeah.
Get in, bitches.
Yeah, I
And then we
remember-
used
We're
to
going to the store.
argue over who got to sit in the backpack of the Volkswagen. And that was really just laying on top of the. So, yeah, there was no car seats.
The good days.
I don't think I ever sat in a car seat as a child. Maybe as a grown up, just as a joke. But as a child, I don't think I ever did. Because I remember when we lived in Everman, the vehicles my parents had was my mom drove a Mustang, my dad drove a Corvette.
Oh, small car. Yeah.
Tiny. The Mustang had a back seat, but it was nothing.
They're like, F them kids.
Then I went from the Mustang to a minivan, and that's when I fell in love with minivans. They're the best thing ever.
Oh, I grew up with 6 siblings. I did not love minivans.
Did y'all fit in a minivan?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
All 9 of us.
Damn.
9.
We also had to
9?
have a rotation. So my parents, 7 children. But yeah, we had to have a rotation. There was 4 of us in the back,
Yeah.
and my dad could never understand that sitting by the window was the outside. I don't know why he considered it the inside.
Yeah, that's
This-
weird.
I was like, this is the inside, that's the outside. So we had to rotate and switch depending on the month because we argued.
No, hold on. Depending on the month. So you had a monthly rotation. It wasn't like every time you got in the car, somebody else.
Oh, could you imagine tracking that? There'd have to be like a checklist that you don't know how to do.
But you still track it by the month?
Yeah.
As a kid, I figured would think would be.
Our parents tracked it.
Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So do you think they tracked it accurately?
No, I don't think so.
Like, how much did you follow it to know? What if they, like, that's probably how you would know who their favorite child was.
It was obviously me.
Did you always sit by the window?
I was also like, I was able to bully the other ones, but I
Fair.
was not like I was like a good bullier, like I could discreetly bully you.
A
where I'd be
good
like,
bullier.
you know. So I always got
Yeah.
the seat because I wanted to put my Walkman in the cup holder. And then I wasn't allowed to listen to the Walkman anymore in the minivan. It was family time.
Tejano Oki says she sat in a car seat like 3 weeks ago.
That's a little weird.
All the way to a restaurant.
Feels like she'd be a little big for it.
Why are you saying that?
Just because she's an adult in a car seat.
Do you know who that is?
I do. I'm not. I didn't mean big like that.
Uh-huh.
God bless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like at some point in my life I did sit in a car seat as a joke, but never as a child. Never for a safety reason.
Right.
There was never a safety purpose for me getting in a car seat.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking shit.
You fucking shit.
I fucking shit.
Mark that.
This is actually me marking something.
Oh, shit.
You need to scribe. You need to say
You
scribe.
even brought, why did you
need
brought
to
a
say-
notepad today?
You need to say scribe that.
I know, because I meant to bring this last time just so I could do this.
Okay.
Do y'all not do
But I
this
forgot
here? Do y'all not do this here every time?
No, this is the
What do you mean?
second time we've done it.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
Like, do y'all not? Is this not always where you're set up and stuff?
No, it's normally on the little table.
Oh no, I meant like, but here in this garage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, it looks like always the same.
No. We're normally here. During the summertime, we went inside.
It was so hot.
Oh, it was a ridiculous hot.
We did
It was still hot in there, but not not outside hot.
we did Steve-O's birthday episode, Tops Off.
It was the hottest
Yeah.
hot of the hot.
And that's when the girls moved us inside. They're like,
They made a decision. Thank God.
yeah.
They said it.
And so we spent the summertime in the inside studio, which I like the inside studio. I don't know, the garage studio is the OG, and
Yeah.
it's just nice being out here.
It's
Oh, I
different.
love being outside this time of year.
Yeah. I spend more time out here than I do inside.
Yeah.
That's just me.
But we're experimenting with the larger lower table.
Uh-huh.
And
Or
I don't know,
the smaller round table.
or the smaller round table. I'm good either way.
So I mean, I haven't been at that table, but I just feel like that table would be
It's just a different vibe.
on top of each other.
We don't have a lot of place to put our extra cans, our empties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when we're sitting there, all the empties get moved off
But you're
as
like
we're using them.
closer, it's more personal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like sitting at bar stools. I'm just kind of a bar stool guy. It gives you more of a
Yeah.
bar stool bar feel, I guess.
Sitting higher is fun. You're close to each other there, which makes the camera view a little easier
Oh, yeah.
to get. We have more room, which obviously just adds more clutter because we're just leaving our cans up there. For the most part, when we're at the table, there's no empty beer cans on it.
Oh yeah.
We have
Pros and cons.
We have side tables that we set everything on. Getting 2 microphones off the table helped a lot. What the fuck was that?
Hey,
Is that her sneezing?
yeah, that was loud.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
Can you go check on her?
Let us know.
That's like world record sneezing.
Is that what she sounded like when she was trying to squeeze into that car seat?
Everyone knows who she is now.
I don't think it's been a secret.
I don't think so either.
But yeah, getting mine and Dustin's microphones off the table, because before we all had microphones like
oh, so
that.
if you're up there, you use one.
Yeah, so before we had 3 of those sitting up there every time. When we
Every time, yeah.
when we had Allie in, we had 4 of those set up.
Our tips were touching.
When Kim was in, we had 4 of those on the table, on that little table.
Yeah.
So there's no
doable.
room.
It's doable. It's
Yeah.
just tighter quarters. Like I said, there's pros and cons to each.
Yeah. You probably stay warmer in the winter if you're all up there together. Literally.
I hope the microphone picks that up.
I
She
don't
sneeze
think
that
it
loud all the
is.
time.
I
That's
don't-
hilarious. She has an old man sneeze.
I don't think it picked it up, but I'm glad we got to hear it.
Mark that. Just a sneeze.
I'm always afraid to hit the mark button because there's the stop button right next to it. And it does nothing. That button does nothing.
She said, "Oh my god, I'm sorry."
Everybody out there listening, Elena's good. She's not dying. She fits in that
Just a little
car seat.
allergies.
She fit in the car seat. Oh, man.
Hopefully, she's not sick.
Oh, no.
So when's the last time you went to Larry Joe Taylor?
Ooh.
I can never. I will never go to Larry Joe Taylor. It is always around my birthday, and this is why.
Why was that
Who said this?
Why was that
Troy text you?
No.
Like, why did you? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering where
So
that question
the
came
Because
from.
it's always right around her birthday.
Oh.
It's on my birthday almost every time. And the very first time that Larry Joe Taylor, I turned 21, and these bozos. It was back then. It was advertised more of
bozos.
as a chili cook-off.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen Larry Joe Taylor, there's no chili cooking going on. But they all left my 21st birthday and went to the chili cook-off instead.
How'd that make you feel? So who all went?
Crushed. To the chili cook-off?
Yeah.
Zach. I'm pretty sure Troy went. I know Austin went.
Yeah, for sure. Zach and Austin.
Austin and I had a big fight about it.
Oh, that's a chat. That's not text. Whoops. That's right. I'm boosting viewers. Trying to figure out what dinner is. Anyways,
is that for
Larry
everyone?
Taylor.
Yeah, that's why I never go. Because they ruined my 21st. They didn't ruin it.
Big Texas.
It sounds like they might have ruined it.
It was just an all-girl party, and
Are you a big Texas country music fan?
I am, but Larry Joe Taylor is just.
Yeah, I've never been.
So yeah,
I hear it's so wild.
I went with Casey and Melinda, and I sat on. So you sit on stage, and it kind of goes up because it's just. And there are some nasty things going on.
So you sat on the stage like dangling your feet, watching everybody. God damn it!
Oh, there
like
was something
on the
dangling.
stage, like
Oh
no,
my
just like
Lord.
on the stage you can see, because it kind of just goes up, so everyone's visible from the stage. Because we were backstage. I mean, the band's all right here, but Melinda and I were back there, and that's the only time I went when I lived in Stephenville.
Huh.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So you've only been once.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And I only went to what we saw Casey, and then we left.
So you went with
KCD?
Casey.
Yeah.
Saw Casey.
Hold on, you're friends with Casey Donahue?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They're more like friends with Melinda.
Yeah. So Melinda and I went to school together. Casey was
wife.
yes.
Okay.
And then yeah.
Huh.
Oh, what's going on under the table?
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so that's the only time I ever went, and it was pretty disgusting.
Huh.
Like just disgusting.
And,
And also
and you're talking about stuff you could see from the stage.
from the stage. And then actually because I was going to Tarleton to finish my degree, and there was a big, huge controversy that came up I guess it was the last semester I was there. This girl was drinking a beer. A guy had pants down, was pouring his beer down, and she was drinking it while doing other things. And it was on video, and it was on Twitter. And everyone knew this girl.
Hold on, what year was this?
2000. Let's see, I graduated again. 2017. So spring of 2017.
And it was on Twitter.
It was on Twitter, and like
And it's somebody you know?
I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I knew of her because she was a student there, but like,
Oh.
it was on Twitter and everything.
So she's around her peers sucking dick with beer being poured on her.
Yes, down. Like she was drinking the beer. Everyone knew what she was doing. No one was lost.
I feel like they're just wasting beer. Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
But yeah, it
if
was like
you're
a
in that
big.
situation, you're getting your dick sucked and you have a beer.
But it was like
just
in a huge crowd.
Enjoy
Like
two things at the same time.
a huge crowd of people.
Don't pour your beer on one thing and waste a beer.
Waste of
I mean, obviously she's not that thirsty, right?
No, I don't think it was. I don't
Thirsty
think
in
it had
other
anything
ways.
to thirsty. Yeah, exactly. It was, but yeah, yeah, it was bad.
Tejano Oki says shout out to Tarleton after that story.
Exactly.
Have you ever been to Music Fest in Colorado, Steamboat?
No, I haven't. I
Oh.
do. I wish I could go there.
We're going this year.
Are
I'm so
you?
excited.
It's always in January, right?
It is always, yeah. First-ish weekend. Yeah.
Mm.
Pretty excited.
So like on New Year's Eve, or
No, it's
like the weekend after that.
Yeah, it's the weekend after that. 7th
Nice.
January. Where's that? Yeah. 7th through the 12th or something like that.
So do you
Anyways.
plan on skiing while you're there?
Yeah, I'm gonna not the whole time, but we're gonna do a little bit of skiing. Yeah, might as well. We're staying at a ski in ski out place.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure lift passes are included, which apparently is the biggest thing right now.
yeah, but you don't have to get your rentals and stuff.
That's true.
That shit.
Should I call now?
I would call as soon as you can,
Oh damn it!
No, like right now.
Oh fuck! Let's
All
get him
right.
on the phone.
Yeah.
or ask Troy if he has a connection.
Are they not going? Troy and Brandy?
They're
They
going,
are.
but I doubt they'll ski.
Yeah, they ski all the time.
They can ski whenever they want.
Yeah.
They're more there for
So when they
music.
go there, they're there for the music, and that's what I would think if I was there. I don't
I would
think
be
I would
going
do
for the
any
music.
skiing.
I wouldn't either because I'd want to be sleeping all day and then partying all night because it's pretty righteous.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But if we ski, it might be for one day, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited about it.
If the ski passes, is that what they're called?
I think.
Yes, the lift
I've
passes.
never been
lift passes. If the lift passes are included,
I'm pretty sure they are. But
Then
I'm not 100%.
Are you staying at a ski resort?
Yeah, it's a ski in, ski out place. I
Oh,
don't
then
remember what
it
it's called.
surely
I would think
it would
so.
be.
wait. So you're saying ski in, ski out? What does that mean?
I don't know. I've never been to one, to be honest. I think that you don't have to drive anywhere. Like it's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you're on the mountain.
On the mountain.
Right, but how's that compare to where all the concerts are going on?
It's our place is actually, from what I've heard, because I've never been, is really close. Like you don't have to go anywhere. Basically,
You can walk there.
it's in the. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
That's nice.
So I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. I've never been. I don't know what to expect on all that. Like I don't know where all the concerts occur because there's always music going on all the time. I don't think they, they're not all. There's schedules,
lot
but
of
they're
the-
different places. It's not just one place that they play at. I don't think there's
Yeah.
multiple stages
Multiple
and stuff. Yeah,
tents and stuff. Yeah.
and I'm super excited. And it's like pretty up close, personal with shit. Like they're just all, walking around and shit. That's what I like.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the genre of music in general on the Texas country thing is that it's just such a smaller scale, and they're so talented on the artists. Most of these people should be really big.
Have you ever been to Nashville?
No.
Oh, you would love it.
I'm
you
sure I
walk,
would.
you go up in Music Row. You would go into any bar, and you'd be shocked at
Who you knew?
why those people are not famous.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Like you'd listen to them, and you're like, "What? Why
Yeah.
are you not?" Yeah, it's
I don't
pretty.
know.
It's talented. Give me a beer.
My pops is calling. Should we call him back?
Oh, sure.
See if my phone will work.
I bet he's gonna say, "Hey, boy, what are you doing?"
Well, he called me with some interesting news earlier. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Your mom's pregnant.
How'd you know?
Hey, son, how you doing?
Hey, good. We're on the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
No, I already answered the phone. You're already on.
Oh, I'm on. Yeah, Cowboy game Thursday night, baby.
Well, we got one Sunday, then Thursday.
Yeah, I got a game on. We're going to the game on Thursday. Coach Johnson.
Hold on.
called me.
You're going to the game on Thursday?
Yes, it's Thursday.
Nice.
It's Thanksgiving Day.
What?
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving's canceled?
No, well, it is for now, for us.
I'll be in Denver.
Coach Johnson called me and he said, I got 4 tickets and a parking pass. I said, I'll do it.
Nice.
So we're all going to the game. It's Bridget, to Brooke, Ruben, myself, and I don't know, probably Big Dale or Little Dale. Little Dale's got to work.
Wait, so does Brooke have to work on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. But no, how's the podcast going today?
That's going.
That's
good,
fabulous
good.
because I'm on it.
Yeah, we have Lindsey Stanley Jr. on.
Oh yeah, that's of course got to be fabulous.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, but no, I'm catching a flight first thing in the morning from Guadalajara, back home tomorrow morning.
Ooh,
you're in Mexico?
I'm in Guadalajara, Mexico this week.
You're calling the hotline on an international call?
Oh no, yeah, I'm calling you from my international phone call. Yeah, from my cell phone.
Live from Mexico on the BuyHerePayHereRV.com hotline.
That's right.
How's the
That's
weather down
right.
there?
They spotted back in once they found out we're international.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, weather's 50s in the morning, 78s in the afternoon.
Well, it might be snowing when you fly in tomorrow.
Well, shit, I fly in at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30.
You should be good then.
8:30 tomorrow morning, so it'll be good. Should be good.
How's the traffic
Should
down
be
there?
good. It's terrible over here at night. 4 years ago it was good. Now it's terrible. People here, we drive like crazy, but they drive in a crazy manner, but it's organized manner.
Do you drive when you go down there, or do you
Sometimes.
like taxi it and stuff?
Sometimes I drive, but most times we take a taxi.
Okay.
This week I have a driver.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah, I have-
fancy. It's
it sounds fancy.
Probably the Cowboys thing, huh? Jerry Jones got you set up with a driver this week.
Yeah, that's it. He didn't bring this helicopter, but that driver set up.
All right, so tell us more about this Coach Johnson. I told the story about how he spilled coffee on you on the flight when you were leaving here going to Arizona.
Yep, going to L.A.
LA.
Back to L.A. So I saw him at the airport a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago when I was going back to LA. And we talked for a little bit. He said, "Yeah, you're the coffee man, you know." So,
and you're Colombian.
Yeah, no shit. So I gave him my card, and I said, "Hey, anytime that I told him how much we enjoyed the game, did we?" And I told him, I said, how much we enjoyed the game. I said, if you ever need to get rid of your tickets or even sell them, call me. So, boy, this morning at 9:30, I got a call from him.
Woo.
And I said, yes, right away.
You didn't let him ask the question. You just gave him the answer right away.
Right away, because I knew what he was going to say. So, I knew I could have takers going to the game.
Yeah.
We got some great Cowboy fans in our family, Rick, So they all got to go. Got to go.
Know. And now I'm sad that I won't be here.
On the 35-yard line, what would like 8 rows up?
Row 8, yeah, row 8, row 9.
Oh, man, it was fantastic seats, right? You can see the field right there in front of you.
And you'll have the same seats, right?
Yes.
So now you know how to get there.
Yeah, now you know the quick walk.
Yeah.
Quick walk. And the thing about it is we're going to use the QR code and order from our seats and have to get out and have people bring stuff to us.
You saw how great it worked when I did it.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Like I told you, I had that foam finger delivered to my dad.
Oh, yeah.
Because they said, do this QR code to get food and snacks and stuff delivered. So I did it. And I was like, you can also buy this. Like a foam finger done.
Huh.
And it came.
My foam finger's going with me.
Good. It came right in time because that's when the game turned around.
That's when the game turned around. So it's going with me because we're going to beat those Giants.
Oh, Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, because right after you got your finger and you put it on, it was that Trayvon Diggs interception that happened right in front of us, right?
Right in front of us. You could just see it coming and see what was going to happen. It was perfect. But it's going to be a fun game. And then I think we're going to Walter's, my brother's, after that for a late Thanksgiving dinner, maybe. We'll see.
So are we still doing something on Saturday?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
because Brooklyn and Dale are off, so we are going to do something on Saturday. We're going to cook a turkey, so we're going to have some dressing.
Colombian?
No, I don't think so.
No Colombian stuffing?
I don't think so. I don't think nobody wants that, but I do. But I'll save you some for Mita's house.
Okay.
I'll do that for sure.
Yes.
But,
so Saturday I have Chris's birthday thing too.
Okay, that's okay. Whenever. When is that? What time is that?
I think we're doing later at like 7.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're doing it earlier than that.
Okay.
So we'll be good.
Yeah,
we'll be good.
Hopefully we can figure it all out. So yeah, I'm excited y'all get to go to the game again, and Bridget gets to go. I know it sounded like she really wanted to go last time, and we made it a boys trip. But it was the boys trip was fun. But you're gonna have fun. She's gonna love it.
But you know what she told me, Ricky? She says, "No, I don't want to go. You ask Ricky or Little Dale first." I said, "No, you're going." I said, "You're going because I know you're a Cowboy fan as well." And so I'm glad she's going.
Yeah, she'll enjoy it.
I'm glad she's going. She'll enjoy it. It's a fun place to go where we're seated, and to get out is easy.
Yeah, and even if you don't use a Q code to get your food and stuff, there's no lines because you're in the private area, and it's right there. You just walk straight up, and you're buying food. And you walk straight back down to your seat. But I'm lazy, so I'm like the DoorDash of the stadium.
Well, I feel like I'm rich because I'm gonna be sitting right there. I'm flying first class tomorrow. Shit, I have a driver this week. What do you do? All I need to do is win the. So that'll be fun. But good. I'm glad I got to talk to you guys.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling on the hotline. Buy here, pay here, RV.com.
All right, Pops.
And where's Lindsey at?
She's right here in front of me.
Is she a Cowboy fan?
It doesn't sound like it.
What?
All right,
Who do you root for?
Am I kicked off the podcast?
Who do you root for?
No,
Well, I really only follow JJ Watt. 6'5", 290, 7%
Watt.
Hey, I picked up Gallup on my team this week on fantasy.
Nice.
Other than JJ Watt, yes, I am a Cowboy fan.
Team is in
I'm
the
from
hole.
Texas for sure.
Is that your only
JJ Watt's? He's not playing anymore. Is he hurt?
No, well, usually every season he's hurt, but no, he just had a baby. He's
on
a
maternity
Cardinal.
leave?
I think he is.
Hey, they do that now.
They have my job has paternity leave. Yeah.
He took a big poop and he's maternity leave. All right, guys. I gotta run.
All right. Have a good flight.
Talk to
Have
you guys.
fun.
Y'all be careful.
All right,
All right, bye.
Man,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he called me earlier saying, I think I might be able to get the, but he thought it was for Sunday's game. I was like, I could go.
But then it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I'll be in Denver
When do you leave for Denver?
Monday.
Oh, okay.
And Troy sent me a text earlier this week. He's like, hey, I know it's kind of last minute. Not sure if you can change your flight, but I can get tickets to the game for the Broncos on Sunday if you want to come in.
You couldn't change your flight?
Fuck. I could change my flight, but there's other issues like my dog. Where's she gonna stay with Holly?
Oh.
Do I want to reach out and say, hey, can lady stay there for 2 extra days? Me be away from my house for 2 extra days? You know, changing the flight.
Holly would 100% let you do that.
I know she would, but I don't. I don't want her to change her plans because of what I'm doing. Because Ranger is a very free, laid back dog, goes in and out. Lady's an old lady who needs a little bit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily attention, but like she can't really. I don't want to. She can leave the doggy door open all day long when she's gone for Ranger.
But she can't for Lady.
She could. The only problem is they have a pool. So if Lady goes outside, the pool's there. Lady's gonna get in the pool.
Really?
Then
Even
then come
in the
back
cold?
inside. And well, maybe not in the cold as much, but she probably still would kind of dabble with it. What was I about to say? I got distracted by
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
I did too. I was looking at it too.
Just that you didn't want to ask for 2 extra days because it might disrupt what she's doing.
Yeah, that's part of it. Also, changing the flight, being gone for 2 extra days. You know, when I'm in, I already have the money allotted that I'm going to spend on this trip.
Sure.
Adding 2 more days, especially going to an NFL game, it's a lot of added financial stuff, which, you know, I wouldn't not necessarily be hurting by going.
You'd
but
have to dip into your
it's not what I
turkey.
planned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't have ordered my charcuterie board. I had to weigh it out. Do I want the charcuterie board or do I want to go to the Broncos game? But fuck, I was going back and forth. I really wanted to go.
The stadium's super cool.
Have you been?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whenever I was traveling around for work, I went there. And then Brandy and I went there when I was in Denver.
For a game?
No, not for a game.
Oh.
We just went over there to just kind of jack around, and I bought some stuff for a friend who's a Denver fan.
Yeah, I looked at the weather. I was like, it's gonna be cold but not snowing.
Oh, it's gonna be fabulous.
And I still have the option.
Take it.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I'm gonna message Holly. Hi, Holly.
You're gonna just ask her for
Hey,
me.
Holly,
This
if you're
is Lindsey
listening.
Stanley Jr.
What are you doing Friday?
This Friday?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't know why.
Beers
Beers
with Holly.
Where?
Probably the brewery.
Yeah, just let me know. I mean, I don't get off work until way later, but
But what do you mean way later?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
like
Not tomorrow, Friday.
I know.
probably by the time I get home, get up to the brewery 6:37.
Oh no, that's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Like she won't be able to be out anywhere till like 6 or 6:30 anyways.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Are y'all be in town?
Is that Morse code for the food ready?
That's Morse code for, we're going to be out of town. No. No, it's not.
We're busy.
We're
Sorry.
Let's go Cowboys.
She's like, did you
Super
not hear me
Bowl,
tell you?"
baby.
No. Yeah, we'll be in town this weekend, and the following weekend we'll be out at the property. So, yeah.
Y'all going to Oklahoma for Thanksgiving?
We will be here Thanksgiving Day, and we're going to leave out Friday for a long weekend.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't know who all's going to be out there. We really don't plan on a lot of people being up there. We just want to kind of do our own thing, I guess. So.
Oh, so like you're not going to see family for Thanksgiving. Y'all are just going to.
I don't know who's all going to be there, to be honest.
Well, right, but you're not going
No.
to see family and
Yeah,
stuff.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, one sister.
Okay. Older? Younger?
Younger. She's a 95 model.
She's a what?
95
A 95
model.
model. I thought you said, I didn't know what you said. I heard 95 and I was like, what? She's a 95 what? It threw me off because immediately when I heard 95, I went back to the podcast with 9,500 pound sister-in-law or daughter-in-law with the girl that was the woman who was in the islands and she got
Aliki.
hoodwinked
She had the
9,500
100-pound daughter-in-law.
Yeah. So when you said that, that's what popped in my head because I literally heard that episode this
A
morning.
Leaky and the Snaggletooth Monster.
Okay.
Or a Leaky the Snaggletooth Monster.
Yeah.
When she was talking about her 95/100-pound.
Yes, I
We're like,
Because I haven't
9,500-pound daughter-in-law?
When she said it, I was like, 9,500 pounds?
Like, that's, I mean, even if she's a bigger girl, that's mean to say about your daughter-in-law. I mean, come
And then
on,
I
she
was
can't
like,
be that bad.
How?
Isn't a Leaky the sweetest?
I've never met her. I've only heard her on the podcast.
We've never met her either.
What?
We've never met her.
Oh
We've
my
only
God.
talked to her on the phone.
The first time we ever met her,
How do y'all know she? How?
You've never listened to the very first episode that's on? Episode 3?
episode 4.
4?
Wait a minute. The very first episode starts with number 4.
Yeah. The very
We
first.
deleted all the rest because they were that bad. They were that bad.
I go by title, and I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm getting up in the morning, I'm like, what do I feel like listening?
Scroll all the way down.
The very first episode that is available is the first Leaky episode. That's
On
only
Spotify.
Yes.
Okay.
We got in contact with her
Through
Ricky's friend.
Yeah.
And she told him, hey, this lady, she's very interesting. They call her the spin doctor.
Like you can talk to her about anything and she'll spin around and make a story about it. And they were 100% accurate.
We called her. Well, this is like I said, episode 4. We were pretty new at this whole thing.
Yeah.
Didn't have all this fancy equipment, nothing. We called her to interview her at first without recording, just saying, hey, this is basically what we're going to do.
Right.
Kind of introducing ourselves. Still didn't know anything about her. We get her on, and we were kind of like blown away. Ricky and I would just like sit here and look at each other like, what the hell? Because she's very interesting.
Yeah.
What she's done.
She seems
in life.
older.
She's older. What
Like she's got a lot of life experience.
Well, she's retired.
Oh, yeah.
She's retired, but what she's done and what her family has done, and she's from Kentucky.
Her granddad.
Yeah, which Kentucky, I've been there, is.
Yeah.
Well, her
You're gonna spoil it.
granddad invented the camera at the finish line at the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, I heard that episode.
So then you've heard
so
that. Yeah, you probably heard the first episode she was on. We talked about it a couple times after that, but the very first one she was
And then
on.
her
she
dad
first
ran
brought it
that
up.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just very interesting. And her mom had a restaurant. Did you hear that part?
I don't remember if I heard that part.
Yeah. So, anyways, but
I'll probably edit this out because this was sent to me from Vicky while they're on their cruise. But I'll go ahead and watch it.
Oh.
Maybe.
Who's Vicky?
Leaky's friend.
I gotta do this.
Oh,
What'd you have, Aliki? How about was John?
Turkey pops.
One right here. One right there. And then one right there. How about were yours? Because he was going on and on about what are we gonna do, and I was like, and I take 5 hot showers a day and let the hot water beat on it to get relief.
Do you see Larry on the side? Like, I just want a beer.
Like,
I feel like we would all be very good friends just hanging out with her.
Yeah.
She would definitely fit in with our crowd very, very well.
Yeah.
We've talked about trying to do vacations together and stuff, but
okay,
hasn't
first of all,
worked out.
flights out of the Midwest ish where she's at suck.
It's all right. Her husband.
So much more expensive. Well, I get the feeling.
The funny
that they're-
thing is that we called her one time, and me and Ricky were just at the brewery. I think, did we have the equipment up there? Oh,
Yeah.
we did. We took the equipment to the brewery to do a live podcast in the bar.
To test out if we
Oh, we
could
got a
if
lot
we
of
could
looks.
do a live
What a fun
podcast at the bar.
Did it work?
Yeah,
It
for the
did.
most part.
Oh, there's a bunch of audio.
There's probably
I
about
didn't hear
8.
it.
Well,
No,
we never.
it's
Yeah,
never-
Oh,
it's
you
not
never-
really.
it was all testing stuff.
Yeah.
So
There's-
would you have to like have them sign waivers and stuff?
No, not for audio. Well, if they're on the mic, they know they're on the mic. Does that make
So you don't
sense?
have to sign it? Yeah.
No, we just tell them we're on
I
the
don't know. There's
podcast. You
been
want to be
times
on?
at the brewery where I don't think that I would have known I was on a mic.
So
Well, our mics are they're not like,
we literally took 3 of those stands actually.
yeah.
Literally. Yeah. Go ahead.
So
And then everybody that was
we
on there
called-
had headphones too.
Oh,
so
okay.
we called Aliki, and then she called back, and she was at DFW airport. We're like, what the fuck? You didn't even tell us? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it was a transferring flight, so she's literally coming in and then waiting on the next plane to go out.
So she had to leave. Was it Florida?
Something like that.
She had to leave somewhere early because of the weather. And so she flew into DFW, just had a layover there.
Oh, okay.
We're like, you're here and you should have scheduled and stayed here a couple of days.
Yeah, like stay here a day
Yeah.
at least.
But yeah,
No, we still need to make that happen. Us all kind of meeting and vacation.
I just felt like y'all knew her.
It seems that way, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like
She's
the way
probably
we
just that
talk?
kind of person, though. Just
Oh yeah, she can talk to anybody.
yeah.
I mean, now I feel like I know her, and I've known her for years.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've been doing this podcast for almost a year now.
Yeah.
What
And I
made
feel
y'all
like I've
wanna-
known her for so long.
What made y'all want to start doing the podcast? I
Well,
think it's the coolest idea ever.
I mean, I've done radio before-ish.
On the ticket?
Oh.
No, 105.3.
Oh.
Before they were the Fan.
Okay.
Back when they were just talk radio.
Uh-huh.
I did a
Well, I
weekend
remember,
show.
I feel like I remember you being on Hewlin, a Mexican food restaurant. What's right there?
Yeah, it's not a Mexican food restaurant. It was Tia's.
Oh, Tia's. Yeah. Why is Tia's not Mexican?
No, it's not there anymore.
Oh, it's not there.
It's a Mexican restaurant, but it's not there anymore. But it was Tia's.
Because I went to a couple shows there.
Yeah. Yeah, we did some. We didn't ever do like a remote broadcast there, but we'd go there with all of our equipment, and just bullshit.
Yeah.
Basically, do a podcast, just not record it.
Well, that's the best kind of content.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now.
Yeah.
But back then, that was way back in the day.
That's true.
So 20 years ago, I did that. Then 10 years ago, we did the Garage Talk Radio,
I remember Garage Talk.
and we did that for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, but it was with
Pope.
and
Megan.
I was there, but I wasn't like
Dustin was.
You're like in your car seat or something.
pretty much at the corner of the bar.
Dustin is still shy now, but then he was super shy.
Oh.
I mean, I was in high school, and I was
So far in the entire
done.
show, you're the only one who's made noise. I've been like I'm like paranoid of making noise.
He's been the one.
Because you've been like,
I've hit the fucking table.
yeah. I mean, actually, I did go.
Thump though.
I did do something once, and I was like, oh,
You won't get yelled at. Even if you do, who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
never be invited back.
So he did the.
I did Garage Talk for a little bit, and then that just kind of faded away just because I felt like other people weren't putting enough energy into it.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And then we talked about it.
I mean, Dustin talked about it a little bit. Jeremy Lee was involved for a little bit, and then right before the pandemic happened, we had stuff set up, not what we have now,
Right.
and not even what we had when we started.
Not even close.
But we had just the microphones we already had,
Mm-hmm.
plus an old mixer ish, and just like let's sit down and talk and see how it goes, and it went decent. And then I was listening to a podcast or watching a podcast once, KFC Radio podcast, and Bert Kreischer was on there, who's my favorite, absolute favorite. And he said something, and I felt like he was looking at me when he said it. And he's like, if you have the capabilities of doing a podcast and you enjoy doing it, do it.
Yeah.
Do it, put it out there. And if other people like it, they'll like it. If they don't, as long as you're having fun doing it, just do it. So I literally at that moment, I texted Dustin, like, are you serious about doing a podcast? And he's like, absolutely. So, all right, let's talk about it, be serious. Then he looked up a thing that we could find that's the smaller version of this board.
Uh-huh.
And so we did that. We bought 2 microphones, that one and this one.
Like so long ago since we've used that thing.
I know. So we
It
bought
was
that
just super
microphone,
tiny.
this microphone, 2 stands like that, and our little bitty mixer that was basically just enough for us, a phone call, and then we could plug into wherever one other thing if we wanted to.
Yeah.
And so we started recording. The first 3 episodes were kind of shit just because.
It is hard all of a sudden when you're like, oh, what do I want to talk about?
So
Like, I
that
feel
that
like
wasn't the
normal
problem.
conversation, but
Talking about stuff wasn't the problem. The problem with our first 3 episodes was the audio.
We had it too loud.
Because we didn't realize that we needed to turn it down because this was one microphone would literally pick up everything. So
yeah, I see.
it would hear shit going on around. And so my favorite episode that is not on there anymore is the episode with my Uncle Walter, episode 2.
We had Walter on.
And it's such an awesome story.
Yeah.
But the audio quality is so terrible that we don't want it out there anymore.
Why not?
The audio quality is so terrible. The first, 10, 15 minutes of him on, his microphone wasn't even on.
Well, yeah.
He
And
was-
So it
we
just
kept-
sounded like he was like in the background
No.
or something?
It all sounded, you could hear everything because our microphones were up so high. Like, I'm going to turn your mic off and you talk.
So like you could, oh, okay.
And it was worse than that. Like because the mixer and the settings
and then it kept
on that.
crashing. The thing kept crashing.
Yeah, so we'd lose
Because
audio in it.
It was too loud because it was too much for it.
Right.
So then we finally turned it down, and we're like, okay.
Once we figured out that,
Because
we can turn this down.
It wasn't as complex as this one, where it actually shows you the levels and stuff. Like there wasn't a screen on it. There was a small screen, but it wasn't. I don't know. It was just
the screen's about the size of one of these buttons. And then it had 4 knobs for each of the inputs, which microphone 1 and 2 is me and Dustin. Microphone 3 could be a microphone or the phone.
Sure.
And then 4 would be the output for if we had online, if somebody on the clean feed, or a 4th microphone if we wanted it.
So, like, what are the podcast rules? So, if you were to look up local events in Fort Worth and just start doing your podcast from wherever, maybe just getting local yokels on there.
What do you mean rules?
I mean, just as far as like copyright, or just people, do they have to sign waivers, like saying, yes, you can release my voice? Do you have to?
As long as we tell them they're on a podcast,
sure.
That's them signing off on it.
Okay.
If somebody puts on, or if somebody has a microphone in front of them, and we say, "Hey, you're on the podcast," then they know they're on the podcast. If we call somebody right now and all we have to do is say, "Hey, you're on the podcast," they can do 2 things: keep talking, or say, "I don't want to be on a podcast."
Because I think if you went and like set up randomly, maybe once a month or quarter in like Old Town Burleson.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the shenanigans?
Yeah, but we can't just pick up like random people's conversations and broadcast it.
No, like for sure.
It's
just
harder to do
people.
in places that are loud. It's harder to. We had the microphones pretty much turned down to nothing, where it barely picks up anything. You have to be right up on it to be able to speak, or to be able to pick something up. And we tested it out, and you still have a lot of background noise, but we did a lot of tests when we were first doing it.
Yeah.
And that was part of, we had a backpack, and we'd start pulling out microphones and everything, and everybody would look like, what's going on? And then that was the first week, because we had, 3 or 4 episodes out?
Yeah.
I think we had episode 4 out, and because we told everybody, start at episode 4, because it was our best one with a leaky.
Yeah.
And it actually boosted the ratings quite a bit, and because that was our first, live event that we did. So, yeah, I mean,
because everybody's asked me, like, whenever I've talked about, like, what is the podcast about? And I'm like,
nothing.
It's just totally about
whatever you want it to be about.
What you want to talk about.
So, another thing with the Walter episode, so we were at the small round table, so we're a lot closer.
Mm-hmm.
So him being picked up on our microphones wasn't, I guess, that big of a deal. If we had our volume set right, it wouldn't be. But the biggest problem was every little noise that happened, you could hear.
Yeah.
Like you could hear the leaves moving on the ground.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. And I felt like last week when we were recording, I could hear that. But then you go back and listen to it, you can't hear it anymore. But it's stuck in my head so much that every time I hear it, I think about that episode and how the audio quality was so bad, it ruined that fucking episode. Does that make sense?
And it was such a good episode, too.
Yeah, ruined it for you because you know
No.
it.
Ruined it because if somebody's listening to a podcast and they hear these awful noise on the side, on the back, they'll stop listening.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes the only other podcast that I've really ever listened to, whenever you asked me the other day, is Theo Vaughn. And there's times when I hear his phone go off or somebody in his family. I mean, granted, it's not the leaves rustling.
A phone going off is one thing.
It's background noise.
Occasionally eating is another thing. But if you have, let's say we have an AC running, you have a hum the entire time. So every time someone stops talking, the sprinkler going on. Every time somebody stops talking, this hum just gets louder and then gets quieter, then louder. But it's always there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to hear that. Like even the noise with the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that noise. And I noticed it when they move their mic stands on the radio, on the Ticket or on the Freak.
Yeah.
That I can hear it, and I was like, please stop doing that. And like one of the guys on one of the midday shows on the Ticket does it, and he hates it too, but he keeps doing it so Cumulus will fix their shit. And there was one time where he did it so slow to where his producer was like, I know you did that on purpose just to annoy me. He's like, no, I did it on purpose so they fix it. Because they should not, we're a major market radio station. They should not be able to hear when I move my mic up and down.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, look, I'm moving mine up and down. You can't hear it. The only time you hear is when I'm actually touching the mic and doing stuff with it.
Yeah.
And so, knowing that, I didn't want people to go back and listen to one of our newer episodes. Good sound quality. And they go like, oh, I'm going to start from the beginning. And they're like, oh, fuck. This sounds like shit. And they just stop.
Yeah.
Or somebody finding our podcast and going back to the beginning to start off with and just hear the shitty quality audio. It's like, I can't tolerate this and not continue on. You know what I mean?
Because a lot of people do that. And I'm not a big podcaster either. I'll listen to Rogan but I'm kind of like you with the Rogan thing. I'll scroll through and see who's on. if it's interesting enough that catches my attention, then that's what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
So maybe, but like what Ricky's talking about, some people want to start the beginning because they think it might be a story or to figure out who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what he's saying is that he doesn't want to turn away that audience.
What if you started going and doing your podcast at breweries and tasting all their beers, even if you're paying for it?
No. So we absolutely can do that. The only problem is if there's any music in the background.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
We can't. Yeah, we can't have any like actual music that's copyrighted on anything we put out there. Like anything on Twitch live, you can.
There's so many rules.
Yeah, Twitch live you can because it's live. So if we do any kind of live podcast,
and we didn't start doing Twitch until it was way in.
It was quite
Honestly,
a bit in.
I didn't even know what Twitch was until you sent it to me, and then I subscribed.
But I think it's a lot less further in than you remember. It was before Steve-O's birthday.
Really?
Because we went tops off on Steve-O's birthday.
And that was in May.
Yeah, June. But then the Mother's Day episode, which was in May, we were not on Twitch. So it was between Steve-O's birthday and the Mother's Day episode. Is when we started doing Twitch. So sometime late May, early June.
Twitch only does the live.
Hold on, no.
Right?
We were live on Twitch on the Mother's Day episode because we took it to your mom's house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we were live on Twitch for Mother's Day. So
we
early
sent out
May.
Notifications, people were listening. But yeah, you're right. That might have been the first time. Man. Back
The
in
thing
the
that
day.
I like about it is, like, again, when I was literally in the morning, I'm like, I'll just turn it on. I think maybe because I know y'all, it makes it easier to.
Really?
Because I understand. I don't really know you, Dustin.
I feel like we've been acquaintances.
For a long time, but.
For a long time.
I know a lot, but.
So.
This is probably y'all's most intimate conversation y'all have.
Oh, 100%.
Are we interesting enough to catch your attention?
Oh, absolutely.
On the shit that we talk about.
The reason that I think you're interesting enough to catch my attention is because it's relatable.
Okay.
So, like, when I'm listening in the morning and I'm just driving to work, there's a lot of, like, sometimes I'll tune in, I'll tune out a little bit, but I can always catch back. I'm like, I know what they're talking about. Like, I can always catch back up with what's going on.
You listened to the Aunt Jerry episode, right? That was some of the best content we had.
I think she texted me like, I'm on the Aunt Jerry in studio episode.
Yeah.
Oh, that was some good stuff.
He's great.
He's an entertainer.
Oh,
he is
100%.
a entertainer.
And just what a remarkable life that he's had.
And now he's not even in the country.
When you think about
he's lived a dream. Now
when you think about all the things he's had to overcome.
Yeah.
Just living the life that he's had, like the obstacles and how he's kept his spirit. He's still the person that he is.
And the way he says things like his dad and mom wanted him to get married and this and this, and it's like, well, they kind of had to accept it because, look, I'm gay, my sister's gay, my other sister's been bi most of her life. It's like, yeah, they had no choice but to accept us
And back
because
then-
otherwise they wouldn't have a family.
But like, can you back then?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? So just like I said, it's just completely relatable.
The Ashley who we talked to earlier,
Uh-huh.
that's his niece. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
I don't know. So there's a lot of people that I don't know who they are. Ashley, I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, Aunt Jerry's niece.
Okay. And how are y'all related again?
He's my cousin.
Me and him.
Well, I know your cousin.
We're first cousins. My mom, his mom, sisters.
Gotcha. Okay.
My mom's his mom's the oldest.
My mom's the oldest.
I almost said my mom was.
She's definitely not.
She's not. But she runs it like she is.
See, my mom always said Aunt Linda ran it when they were younger. Aunt Linda
ran the posse.
Yeah.
Really?
Because it's just three girls, right?
Three girls, two boys.
Two boys.
So Jerry, cousin Jerry, Archie, their dad is our mom's brother.
Uncle Jerry, yeah.
What'd I say?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say yeah. Uncle Jerry, not Aunt Jerry. Uncle Jerry, which is Jerry and Archie and Jeremy's dad.
Yeah.
Is our mom's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has not been on the podcast.
Oh, well, we need to. We need to do a remote broadcast from the
lake house and just turn on microphones, let him talk into him.
That's right.
It's good that you bring in Doug from the jerky place.
Jerky.com.
Jerky.com. And then
that was
Steve-O.
A story in itself on the Doug thing. But anyways, yeah.
She's the head bitch in charge. Kathy is.
Yeah, Kathy kind of is.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't follow any of it. I know she's in charge of making all the tough decisions.
I try not to.
Yeah.
So I can relate to this because that's my role in my family. So yeah,
that's kind of a.
That's why you always got the window seat so you can put your Walkman in the
exactly. Because I'm
cup
like,
holder.
I refuse to like try to find a damn.
But yeah, like
I think it's cool that y'all are like going for what you want to do. It's enjoyable.
Yeah,
we hope so. We got good support. We've,
and it's kind of cool. Like you were saying, with Steve-O and Doug had, like Steve-O, I knew him when I was a kid, but we weren't friends.
How did y'all how did that?
So my cousin Mikey, who lives in Denver,
right?
Well, me and him are the same age. We're 6 months apart.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in February. He's born in July. So when I was younger, me and him were together a lot.
Uh-huh.
And that's Aunt Linda's kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd be over there at their house on Trammell Street, if you want to hear.
Poor Steve-O.
They call me Steve-O, but
he'll talk about Trammell Street somewhere in here.
I lived
think I got
across the
this
street
CD.
from Neil and Keishan. All the kids would play, but
So
wherever we
were on Trammell Street, and that's where Mikey lived and Steve-O's family lived.
Okay.
And so when I was there, that's when I first met Steve-O and his brother Jeff. But we were kids.
Yeah.
Like I was literally like 8 years old. Like when I say kids, kids.
Yeah.
Like not teenagers, nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then when Aunt Linda and Uncle Gabbard got a divorce, I stopped going over there, so I didn't see any of them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started doing our podcast, and Mikey was like, "Hey, I have a buddy, Steve-O." We're like, "Steve-O from like when we were kids?" Like, yeah. So he does stand-up comedy now. I think he'd be a good guest on the pod. So I told Dustin about it. He's like, "Well, let's see if we can reach out to him." Reach out to him, and like as soon as he walked in, it was like instantly we just started talking. It was like, "Oh, this guy, he gets it."
Yeah.
He's
like he fits in so well with us.
Well,
we can
'cause I feel
talk
like-
shit, we can joke
Yep.
around, and me playing that, would he hate it? But does he know it's hilarious? And it's even funnier that he hates it.
Yeah.
Like it's little stuff like that that makes it so fucking great.
So Mikey, what does Mikey do? Because I followed him on Twitch, but I don't know. I don't think that I've ever tuned in yet.
What does he do on Twitch?
Yeah.
He
or what
put
does he? Because he does like DJ kind of stuff, right?
yeah. He's a professional DJ.
Well, yeah. I mean, he started off saying he wasn't a professional DJ,
Right.
but now he's basically a professional DJ. But he started off with so he just did his 1 year anniversary show,
Mm-hmm.
and he did a 12-hour stream, which he says he will never do again.
I fell asleep 5 minutes before the end of it.
What?
You didn't miss much.
Really?
You stuck through a lot further than I thought you would.
Well, you were, yeah. I was
And
trying.
I actually stuck with it a lot more than I thought I would. When Mikey was like, at first he's like, we may go until 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, God, please don't.
I was like, nope.
And
I
then
think it's going to get to that line.
around
like
Well,
nope.
3 or 4 o'clock there is 5 or 6, 7 o'clock here.
And I've stayed up late in the night with his stream.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. The last time I stayed with him when I was in Denver, me and him stayed up and watched the sun come up after doing a 6-hour stream. Which, when you don't plan on doing a long stream, it's easy to get there.
Yeah.
But when you know you have 12 hours of streaming to do,
oh man,
7 hours.
it's a beating. Because with the way Mikey did, he like tried to time it out. It's like, I'm not gonna start drinking till 9. That way I can make sure I go through it. And it's like, man, you should have just started drinking.
I was like 9 minutes in.
Yeah, but so he plays punk music basically.
And that's the thing.
But
do you listen to that genre of music, punk music?
I have not.
You probably listen. You probably heard
more songs than you
think.
Yeah,
that's what me and Ricky were talking about last weekend. I feel like the punk genre is
it's great music.
It's kind of mislabeled in my opinion. Like just with what I've heard him play, it'd be like, this band. Yeah, I've heard of those bands, and I guess I just never considered it punk music. But
well, there's even been times when I've got on TikTok and there's DJs that'll be on there just doing whatever Saturday morning, Sunday morning. So now I can get on and listen to his.
Yeah. No, he does great with it.
So yeah, his normal show's on Saturdays at 9 o'clock our time. He's in Denver, so he starts at 8, and he normally tries to go till from 8 to midnight. So do a 4-hour stream, which goes into the night till like sometimes he stops it pretty quickly, at the right time. Sometimes he goes until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just because he's having fun.
Right.
Because he starts off just playing his punk music, and then he takes requests. So most people that listen in are people that love punk music, so they request punk songs, and he does it on Twitter and on Reddit, which Reddit's dead now, or not. Reddit's not dead. Redpan, what he was going through Reddit on, is dead now.
Yeah.
So he can't do live broadcasts through Reddit anymore. So now I think he's going to tentatively do Twitch and TikTok. So he'll be live on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. But he plays music, and then he takes requests from the chats, like our chat here. He has the same thing
Just like
for
go
his.
play.
Yeah, it's like, and what's cool about his chat is very interactive because he's not doing like a podcast. So he's not doing it. He's not playing stuff and recording stuff for people to hear later on.
Sure.
It's only for the live view.
Yeah.
So everybody in the chat, we're all kind of friends now. And when somebody new comes in, we make friends with them, even though we're just chat buddies. But we can gamble against each other. So we have punk points. And then we can gamble punk points. You can bet against yourself and go all in. Or if me and Bustin, so Dustin's name is Bustin Scams on there. So I could do exclamation gamble at Bustin Scams 420 punk points. And then he accepts it, and whoever wins gets those points.
Like whatever song he plays?
No, we're just betting side bets.
Oh, okay.
But you can also do something similar with that with the punk point. Maybe it's not punk points. There's different type of points.
So is there a way on Twitch to can it work like Venmo? Can you put money in?
Kinda. So on Twitch right now with us, you can sub. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can you get one free sub through Amazon Prime. So you can sub to us. It costs you nothing. We get like $2 a month. That's one way to do it. But he also has, on his Twitch stream, he has a little scroll at the bottom with his Venmo, his Cash App, and something else. PayPal maybe.
Yeah.
Where people can donate to him. He also has a wish list of things that he wants for his studio. Like I've gotten him a couple things. Nothing major, like fucking Aunt Linda, his mom. I think might have invested enough to get him like a new turntable. So he started off with one little turntable, one little microphone, and then his small collection of records.
Well, and his voice doesn't go with his face.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
Really?
Like I guess because I know y'all's faces, it goes together. When I was hearing his voice, and there's somebody else, Mod Trey. I don't know his face, but I couldn't describe what I'm thinking in my head, but it's just so interesting when you see someone, you're like, oh, that doesn't go together.
Okay, so I could never picture Mikey's.
Well, because you know what it looks like.
And he's always had the same voice. I couldn't imagine him having a different voice. Like, at all.
Yeah.
It's like she says, Mikey's face doesn't match his voice.
Yeah, I've always known him. So.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying because I can see that with other people, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the perfect voice for him. Like, so what do you think? Just hearing his voice, what would you picture? Because even though he's not a stoner, he's kind of got a stoner vibe to him.
Yeah, but he just looks more. I mean, he definitely sounds laid back. Because I mean, the pictures that I've seen have been like profile pictures, so just.
Oh, so you haven't actually seen him on the Twitch stream?
No.
I think that would change your mind completely.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think any pictures you've seen of him do him justice. I can't honestly think of any pictures you've seen of him.
The profile picture, it looks like he has red permy hair.
Okay, that follows.
Checks out.
That could happen.
But just again, like and it's the same way with anyone that's on a podcast or you only hear their voice.
I've seen Mikey with Liberty spikes.
Yeah.
I've seen him with one dread, just hangs out that way. I mean, his hair is a part of his personality.
Yeah.
It changes.
So when you say like you see him with a red perm or whatever, it's like I could see that at some point in his life for sure.
Huh. Interesting.
But it's not an everyday.
The first
hairstyle.
The absolute first podcast I ever listened to was whenever I was traveling to Houston for some reason. And it was Where in the World is Richard Simmons? And it was the most random podcast about this. We all know who he is, but he hasn't been seen for many years, blah, blah, blah. That was the most absolute random thing that I've ever heard. And I loved it. I love podcasts ever since. podcasts.
I'm glad you ran across ours and have enjoyed it so far.
No, I really have. Like, I think that's what I was looking at earlier. I was like, literally, I was listening to Theo Vaughn pretty regularly because I love him.
Do you like his voice? Do you like the shit that he says?
I like that he says the most random things, and the way he describes things, it's absurd, but you also know what he's talking about.
It's what?
Absurd.
Say it again.
Absurd.
How do you say it?
Absurd.
How do you say it?
Absurd.
Eb. She says eb.
Absurd?
Absurd.
It's absurd.
It's absurd.
Absurd or absurd?
It's
absurd.
It's absurd. Absurd. I'm not judging anything because
It's absurd.
I do not talk well at all.
It's spelled absurd. Absurd.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced,
I don't
though.
think so either. I think it's
absurd.
Absurd.
Well, it's
Hey Siri, how do you?
Oh, I'm
say
on it.
Google bitches. It's absurd.
Absurd.
But everyone knows what she's talking about.
Oh, Elena wants to know if you're okay with her coming out taking pictures for the.
Are you talking about for me?
Yeah, she just wants to know.
I mean,
if
I
she has your
usually
permission.
charge, but today.
She says, "Y'all want me to come take pics?" Doug said, "Yeah." She said, "Okay." She said, "I made stir fry. It's a shit ton."
100%. I smelled it when I was in there earlier.
She said, "Ask Lindsey Stanley Jr. if she's okay with it."
For sure, I love pictures.
Well, we're needing some TikTok material and stuff, so
Oh,
she'll
gotcha.
probably like videos.
Yeah, Doug had talked us into doing more on TikTok when he was on last week.
Yeah, that's really good.
That guy's pretty smart, except for that he doesn't have personalized beef jerky.
See,
well, but
and I think here's what I'm going to say. I think you're wrong.
She said absurd. Okay,
See?
fine.
Absurd.
It's absurd.
It's
It's
absurd
absurd that you
she's
think absurd is pronounced absurd.
Not even out here yet.
God damn it! So I was going to Google it, and I forgot I Googled stuff that I heard earlier to talk about.
Oh God!
Did you hear about the guy that was dancing on top of a semi truck?
What happened to him
He died
while he was driving?
Okay, look at this video. Look at that picture right there.
Yeah, it's right before the
Wait,
bridge.
before she
That's
gets out
right
to
before
take-
he hit the fucking bridge.
God bless, and he fucking died.
Well, so the driver did not know he was up there, and he was up there dancing, chilling, and then all of a sudden he went under an overpass and squirt. He gone.
Squirt.
Are you going to poop again?
I'm not. Oh, gross! I don't do that. I just pee. Girls don't do that.
She's going to pee again?
I reckon.
Oh, yeah, they were talking
I'm
about
gonna
that.
clear- if she's gonna take some videos, I was gonna clear some off the table.
Oh, that's smart.
That way we don't look like we're like actual alcoholics.
We'll keep our beers next to us on the ground, so that way it's not so obvious. Like,
I still have a little bit of that left. Maybe I'll let her try it.
there's a cold one in here for her. She won't like it.
I don't think she will.
Absolutely will not like it, but I think she should try it.
We'll make Lindsey Stanley look like she's.
All her beers.
Oh man.
How do you get her to say things?
Siri? I think you just say, "Hey, Siri." Hey, Siri.
How do you spell absurd?
She said it was ABSURD. I think. Absurd.
It's pleasantly not cold out here.
We got the heater going, the door
Does it
shut.
feel good out here?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought it was gonna be cold.
It probably feels better in here than it does in the house because we ain't turned the heater on for shit.
Her perfume is amazing.
How do you spell absurd, Elena?
I love your perfume. It smells
Oh,
so
it's
good.
called it's Libre.
Libre.
Oh, it's
How do you spell absurd?
Absurd. A-B.
See?
See, I said A, didn't I say?
She did say A. But she also
A
don't know how
as
to
in
spell it.
Absurd.
Absurd.
It was Libre's.
Absurd.
Absurd.
She's saying it different now.
Absurd.
That's what you're, yeah, that's what you're
It's
saying.
totally absurd.
Absurd.
It's absurd. You're saying absurd, but it's
Absurd.
oh, you don't have headphones on, so you can't hear.
You're saying it right.
Yeah, okay.
Like, absurd is the way to say it.
Okay.
Should we get a microphone?
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna take pictures.
Absurd.
Yeah, take whatever pictures you want.
Yeah.
Now I got another one to find out.
Did you?
Well,
But
she's
you
the only
need a
one that looks
koozie.
like an alcoholic. She
Cluzy.
goes-
Koozie.
Hold on, how did she say it?
Cluzy.
She does kind of say koozie.
Yeah.
Cluzy.
And
Look,
look
it's
at
got
my
a little
shirt.
magnet. Oh,
Oh yes.
But she didn't bring those to share.
No, she only brought the
Her
one.
own personal one.
No. So
Did you see? Oh, did you see the beef jerky?
Hey, look.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Look at the
beef
magnet.
jerky.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, is it a magnet?
So it's a magnet.
That's beef jerky.
But it's personalized.
Oh, Sims and Leon, your boss.
Look, she brought all the gifts.
This is because I'm a Southern lady.
Southern.
Card.
And look,
Heard of that?
Well, it came with the man card
It
that
came
is
with
also
the
a
man
bottle
card.
opener.
Because I'm kind of just like Annieing up on Doug.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And then I'm
definitely.
like, here's 4 stickers. Thanks.
So much, yeah, she's way ahead then.
Yeah.
Doug shows up and he's like, "Oh, y'all gave me beef jerky. That's nice."
he did.
He's
Yeah.
like, I will take some of that Chipotle adobo, actually, since you have it. Since I literally have it
Here,
when I'm
I'll
at
hold-
work
I'll- let me
every
hold it.
fucking
You can
Doug
take a
his
picture.
own
I'll be
beef
like,
jerky.
I'll hold it.
We gave him his own beef
And
jerky.
he was excited about it. I was
And
like,
he
"We have some
was.
Chipotle adobo." Oh, I'll definitely take that.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. I'll hold my beer.
Look at this.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Yeah, get all the rest like she's an alcoholic out of the way.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'm trying
Can ours do that?
No, it's aluminum. Aluminium.
Check out the angle, right? Okay, ready?
Get the angle of the angle right.
It'll work.
Hold on. We really do need the squares though, like they have.
Well,
Yeah,
shit,
these
the
are pretty
koozies might fucking work.
awesome.
I'm telling you, 8x10s of everyone
Right
that's
there.
a guest on the garage wall.
8x10s.
8x10s.
Mine doesn't stand.
You got a faulty one. Hold on. How's my her?
Looks good, babe.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, y'all, just look at me and just
Smile.
candidly smile.
Oh, candid.
Yeah. Ricky's not looking at me.
Oh, I was kind of candidly not look at you.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get some video, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna use the cinematic.
So
No, we
make
gotta-
us laugh,
we gotta-
guest.
Yeah.
What's
Say
your
something
joke
funny.
of the day?
Oh,
Steve-O always says something funny when I
He
have him
does.
to.
He really
Damn
does.
it. Am I taking Steve-O's spot?
You're in his chair.
Oh,
Actually, his chair was right there.
it was. Yeah.
Am I using his can?
You're using his microphone? No, I got his cans.
Yeah, Dustin took his
Oh.
can. You're on his microphone.
I
Though.
take his cans whenever he's not here because they're
Mhm.
comfy.
Oh, because they're fancier?
You got the old school.
Like, do you know what a Perry is?
Yeah.
No.
So when you put your dick in somebody's ear.
Why does that even have a name?
Okay, but the fact that that's its name, it's,
100% I understand it.
it makes so
Probably
much
because
fucking
of our
sense, right?
friend, but why
know-
in the hell?
You know what a Perry is?
If you go to Urban
Yeah,
Dictionary,
a jackass who's our friend.
if you go to Urban
oh, I
Dictionary,
definitely know what a Perry is.
There's only one of them.
Yeah.
How many other Perrys do you know? None.
Seto.
Literally zero.
I've known
Perrys.
Perry and Holly since, Holly and I played ball together.
yeah,
God, we were 11.
Damn, that's early for balls.
man, I feel like it could have been younger than that.
Well, she was in Joshua, I was in Burleson.
Okay, so you didn't play t-ball with them.
Nope.
It was softball when you were playing.
We were legit.
Yeah,
We were good.
so I know that's how.
Did you work at Fast Taco too?
No.
No. Where'd you work? In high school?
First of
Dairy
all,
Twin.
Dairy Twin in Burleson.
Oh shit!
Seriously? Ooh.
You're looking at one of the elite boys.
Lena
Get-
worked at Dairy Queen right before they
Ooh.
tore down their Dairy
Sorry
Twin.
about
So
Dairy
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I worked at Fast Taco. Still there.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean,
After we left, they retired Dairy Twin. They just tore it down.
like, we can't get better
They
than
were
this.
actually like, we've reached our peak.
We're not getting better than having Lindsey Stanley Jr. work here.
Thank
so,
you.
did you work there when you were a junior, before or after?
The whole time. My first job was Albertsons, and I worked
It's
there for.
your store.
Oh, barf! I hated that place.
What'd you do there?
I was a carryout because that was before it was wet.
Gonna say that.
Yeah, but
Before it
so
was wet.
so I couldn't sell alcohol because I couldn't be a cashier. So I had to carry the alcohol out of the store into the cars.
Hold on.
There's zero logic behind it.
No. So I didn't know this. So people couldn't carry their own beer and stuff out
I mean, you could, but back then, 1996,
when
people didn't. When I was
They
7.
carried beer and stuff there.
So
they
hold on.
had beer. So Albertsons used to be the only place that sold alcohol in Burleson because it was considered on that line.
The
Yeah.
Tarrant County line.
So that was before Johnson County was
That's
wet.
why it was called County Line Ford.
Yep.
Get it? I never did.
I always thought it was Southtown Ford.
Oh, it's been multiple names.
But it used to be, yeah. So that's why you had to.
That is a great fucking picture.
And then the carryouts had to carry your alcohol and stuff out to your car. We put it in. We couldn't take tips.
So that's what's confused me. All alcohol had to be carried out?
It didn't have to be carried out.
So you're not just carrying out alcohol. You're carrying out any groceries.
Basically an escort.
So you're a sacker.
I'm sorry. What are you?
No, I'm sorry. I did not mean that to be offensive.
No, I didn't.
Like, is that what you did? You sacked your groceries, you carried them out.
Because you could not be a cashier because they sold alcohol.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
That makes sense. Okay, so you call yourself a carrier, but you sack the groceries, you help carry them out.
Carry them out.
Did you do more carrying out or sacking?
No, back then, carry out 100%.
So everybody took advantage of the carry out.
Everybody did.
Okay, so that's different.
Yeah, everybody did. Like we would, rain, sleet, snow, shine, carry those fucking groceries
No
out.
wonder you don't take your buggies back. You're like, fuck those motherfuckers.
I do take them back. I just take them back at a rapid pace from an angle and right into the hole.
That's what she said.
I'm telling you, I have great aim. I have a history.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can put it right in there.
So that was your first job.
That was my first job. I did it for 6 months and only until I could get a job at Dairy Twin.
Ooh.
And then I got a job there.
I wish I would have ate more. Now that it's gone, everybody always, something's gone.
It was the best.
It wasn't that great.
I didn't eat there that much. I maybe went there once, maybe twice. Sorry. What was the best thing there?
Dairy Queen. Dairy.
Oh shit, she's taking the koozies.
Dairy Queen.
There's only 3 left on the table.
You talk about Dairy Queen right now?
No, I want to say Dairy Queen and Dairy King or Burger King.
Oh.
Right? So we had Dairy Queen.
But we didn't have but Burger King.
We had Burger King.
But not until way later.
But they fucked.
Yeah.
And they had twins and they called them Dairy Twins.
Dairy Twins.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because he didn't wrap his Whopper.
Also back in the day.
Why is there a Whopper Junior but not a Whopper Senior?
I don't know. Because he's
Mr.
the
Whopper.
Probably because of this one. they checked the wrong mark on the.
Damn it!
Oh, well, he was just in 11th grade.
Yeah.
Wopper Jr. was just in
Whopper
11th
Jr.
grade.
was
Got
just
it.
in 11th grade. He still is.
It all makes sense.
He never graduated. Because are you a senior? Oh yeah, for sure.
Nope. Oh man, I'll never live it down.
So if she was a senior at that
I
point
knew
in
the
time,
whole time coming over here. I was like,
if she was a senior that time, then she would be Lindsey Stanley Senior.
oh.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what if you weren't a junior? What would you have put on your documentation?
No,
Well, then
I'm
it
not a
wouldn't.
junior,
Then
I'm
it
a
wouldn't have been
sophomore.
applicable to me because she would have said, if you're a junior,
Then you'd have been
put
like,
junior
nope,
on.
I'm a
I'm
sophomore.
like, nah, I'm a senior, bitch.
And then you would have checked that box.
See, then there would be no Lindsey, Stanky, or Stanley.
There would be a Lindsey Stanley Senior.
Again, we're really hoping that Stanky does not catch on.
It kind of sounds like you
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
get
catch on.
closer to my microphone. Don't want it.
That's
to
how
catch on.
Ricky does.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
super
gotta get
secret.
super
No.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
we got one
junior-
viewer.
Is it me?
Probably.
It's just us. Should we close it up?
Yeah, close
We've
up,
been
drink a
going
couple
for-
beers, eat some food.
Yeah, we've been going on for 3 hours. That's enough to get
Yeah,
an
that's
episode and a half out of it. The
Yeah.
last episode post was 3.5 hours.
Any other topics you want to get to here? Or are you going to save them for the next time?
I'm definitely coming back.
Well, yeah. You're definitely invited back, for sure.
Yeah.
All of our guests are. I don't think there's been a guest that we've had that...
I'm going to turn the mic off so she can't hear. Let's talk about this before we invite her back. That way,
yeah.
I don't want to say it's a sure thing. I guess you didn't hear that I was turning her mic off. Nah, I loved having you on.
No,
I think
it's
been
great.
so much fun.
For sure.
And I love that you're open to talk about anything except when it comes to wiping your ass, because apparently you don't take shits.
Oh, Glenn's down. Oh,
I
no,
don't.
wait, Glenn's behind me. How did he move? What the fuck? How did this
He's
guy
an
get here?
alien.
Dude, he's
That's how-
fucking talented.
Jesus.
He's sneaking up on you. You know what those aliens like to do?
I don't like it. I
They-
don't like
they
not
like
being
to
able see
probe.
his eyes.
Aliens
He
like
likes
to probe.
Okay, well, he knows that I stand up.
And
Just saying.
maybe he likes it dirty.
Maybe. Hey, I'm not dirty.
Well, you don't. I was gonna say Dustin's not his guy, according to the episode.
No, according to Leaky, she's the one that went apeshit on it. Literally.
Yeah. So like when the guys talked about it, it came up
When
and
you
like
get as aggressive about it.
Leaky was very aggressive about
She
it.
was aggressive.
She was aggressive about.
I don't guess I heard that one yet.
Oh,
It just recently posted. So yeah, she was aggressive about Dustin standing up. Like we all acknowledge it's not right. Like we agree. Like you should not stand up to wipe your ass. And I feel bad if you do. Is that what you do? Do you stand up to wipe your ass?
I will not discuss
Why not?
because girls don't do that.
We had an entire episode about the girls doing that.
well,
Which one?
Maybe next time it's
I
that time of the
wanna know.
month, she'll be invited. I think she'd be a
Yeah.
good guest on that time of the month.
100%.
Oh, I have so many things that would more equate to a female-based.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. You're
That's
definitely on the next.
That's
that
what we
time
need to
of the
get for
month.
y'all.
I think it'd be fun on there. But all three of the girls, Alikia, Elena, Ashley, fuck, I almost forgot her name.
I was like,
Well, I was trying to think of who's on the.
I was trying to take a drink.
I'm
That's
on the
why I
edge of
didn't
my
say
seat.
it.
I was trying to think of who was on the phone, but it was Tia on the phone.
Oh, that's right. I
And-
forgot we even called her.
Yeah, Tia did not really want to talk much about her bathroom process, but the other girls had no problem.
no, I don't.
They-
Bathroom is there's a reason why it's a one-seater.
Aliki, and Elena. Aliki and Elena.
It's absurd. You're saying Alika.
I'm still off what I'm trying to say. So Aliki is like me and Dustin. She's a crinkler,
But
but she does not stand up to
for
wipe
sure.
her ass.
I'm
And
a
apparently,
crinkler.
I'm completely gross.
And Elena and Ashley are both folders.
I'm a crinkler.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the smartest way to do it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
I'm
American
saying.
way.
It's like the American way. It's the easiest way. It makes the most sense.
And you hold it like I don't understand how you hold it.
You have something to
with
hold
it
on
fold.
to.
That's what I'm saying. When you fold it, you don't have anything to hold on to. I tried it this past week.
Did you?
I promise you, everyone
My
that's heard
thumb
the
gets in the way.
podcast has tried
And
it
my-
the other way.
and my
they're
gout.
like, this is fucking.
Sometimes
It doesn't
my
make
fingers
sense.
hurt so bad I can't even wipe my ass.
Oh,
I
because
do.
your fake gout.
Yeah, my gout hashtag slash
Non-gout.
psoriasis.
Self-diagnosis.
Well, he recently unself-diagnosed it.
Oh, you've been
I'm
cured.
Re-diagnosed with psoriasis in the joints.
Psoriasis or cirrhosis?
Psoriasis.
Cirrhosis of the liver.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
We know
alcoholism.
we have that.
Yeah. Tell me, can that go to your hands? Because fuck.
It only affects you from the earlobes down. Don't worry.
Well, that's not the right button.
What are you trying to push?
I was gonna be like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Uh,
I put it on the
fuck that
closing
one up.
screen.
Well, yeah, it's time to close her out. Let's get the.
Oh, okay.
let's
There
get
we go.
the-
I'll
let's
just
get
edit the middle of that out.
Let's get the Mikey Unlikely closer going here, so we can close this bad boy out with the
All right,
one
Lindsay,
and only.
do you want to prove how
Lindsey
many
Stanky Jr.
episodes you've listened to? Can you close it out? God damn it.
No.
You can't close it out at all? It's so more annoying when you do it. Well, you got to hit. There's 6 topics you need to hit.
SIMSANDLEON@gmail.com.
STEVEGMMILL.com.
MRMIKEYUNLIKELY@gmail.com.
Quit banging shit on the table. That's not the one.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a dick.
Be nice.
That's what we live by, right?
I knew those.
Okay, so now you can say them all.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, most of them are pretty recent.
Do you follow us on TikTok? Do you have a TikTok?
I do have TikTok, but I don't do anything on TikTok.
Do you don't watch anything?
I mean, I used to watch a lot, but then I kind of quit. But I follow you all on Twitch.
And that's
Like I subscribe. or whatever.
twitch.tv/SimsLeon.
Find us on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook.
Have you found us on Facebook?
Yes, I followed you.
Okay.
Find us on Instagram.
You can like and follow us on Facebook, which is kind of weird, right?
Okay, is that a thing?
There's a difference between like and follow.
Really?
It's like we have so many people that like our page and so many people that follow it.
That's right.
And they're different numbers.
Huh.
I know there's an overlap in there.
So somebody's not following us.
There are people that like us that don't follow us and people that follow us that don't like us.
Really?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
What assholes?
Oh, we need to bring back old Jack off. Talk about him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's back in the mix.
Oh, okay. Well, mine says following and liked.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. You've done both.
All right. And then
Good
catch us
girl.
on the TikTok at SNL_boys with a Z.
I think that's same for Instagram, maybe?
Is it?
I don't know. You can find us anywhere. Just look up Sims and Leon. Go to our website, simsandleon.com.
Well, that's the wrong button.
My dog. All your friends in Funky Town, man, we're so proud of you.
All right, that made up for it. I love hearing Steve-O's voice.
What else you want to? What other button should we hit?
I don't know.
Just a short one?
My dog. All your friends in Funky Town, man, we're so proud of you.
Lindsay, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having
hanging
me.
out with
Thanks
us.
for letting me invite myself.
My lord.
Absolutely.
The gifts
Way
were
too
awesome.
much. This is my koozie for a lifetime right here.
Yeah, it better be. If I get on a podcast and I don't see it,
Oh, look. We're already advertising.
I will
So,
drive out here.
I will not put that koozie on this koozie.
Because you can stretch it out.
I don't want to stretch it out.
Okay, good.
Dustin yelled at me for doing that on one koozie.
Don't stretch your koozie out.
Well, especially I
That's what
remember
my
this
mom always
lie.
said. Sip it.
And
Pinkies
look,
up.
Pinkies up, bitches.
Pinkies up.
All right. Hit
I
us
don't know
all
what's
up.
going to happen with this, but maybe don't ever eat it.
I don't think
We might
we can
not.
eat it.
I don't
We
think
can't eat the beef, the custom labeled beef jerky. All right, love y'all. Love your
Yep.
buns.
It's been fun.
I really thought Lindsay was going to say one more thing.
Why is the red
One
light
more
blinking?
thing.
Thanks for that follow there, nuts in your face.
Thank you, nuts in your face.
Oh, fuck. You think the recording was paused?